Dios, give me a recap of last session.
Right. So last session was very eventful. We ended up fighting the giant worm creature in this really awesome area. It's in the map section, but basically we were going through these mountains and these dunes. We were going up, down, trying to stay out of its sight, shooting acid in these weird patterns that were very geometrically correct for some reason, which was also kind of weird, but it shot acid if we were far away, absolutely just slammed us if we were too close. And as we were running around, there was a metal object in the middle of it on the highest point on the map. Now, we weren't going to go to it at first, but when we got close to like Grace's place and we had the option to, we not only did the creature knock the pillar down, bringing the metal object closer, but it also showed that it could easily kill us if we didn't, do something about it now. So we went back, got the metal object, activated it, but not immediately. It started winding up and charging, ran around a little bit, and found out that it was a bomb. Found out as we get knocked out. Creature eats the bomb or gets close to. I can't really remember which one it was. Either way, it exploded. It's a bomb, so regardless if it did or not, the fun part about the bomb is that it was a transmutation bomb that converted any organic materials into what was it, glass?
Pretty much blackened glass, yes.
Yeah, and it didn't kill the creature, so the creature, you know, badly damaged but got away. And thankfully, Deus is not organic, so he was just trying to survive because he had just got knocked out before the creature messed with the bomb. I survived just barely. Woke up. I'm fully transmuted now, so now I look like
Oh yeah, I need to change your picture. That is true.
yeah, now I look different. Um, and we got up, went over to Grace's hut, and was like, okay, let's knock on the door. But before I did that, of course, Hayel saw Shahu's body, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and was like, ooh, sweet, a body. Went over, left my mind, and
This body
allowed
has
me.
less vitality than what I expected.
Yeah, which unfortunate, kind of sucks. And also when he left, Deus finally regained regained his was it intelligence or basically
A
mental
few
stats
mental
back.
stats, yes.
Yeah, so he's like, oh man, finally my brain doesn't feel like it's gonna explode more than
Yes.
usual, of course. And we left off with me about to confront Grace. Did not check on Shavir, so we're unknown. We don't know about Shavir and if he's or she's still okay or whatever. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Hey, Yel, anything to add to it?
Um, you did mention you forgot about the detail about Shavir being unconscious. I mean, it's nitpicking a little bit, but you forgot a little bit about that's important. That Shavir wasn't unconscious during that combat. I also tried to heal her some hit points to get her back up. To no avail, as it does not wake her. Um, yeah, and then went pretty much. Hayel was knocked unconscious inside of the mine. Um, of Dale's essentially was knocked out before Dale's managed to get that last minute time bomb, to go off. It was do or die there. Had he not got it that turn, yeah, it was pretty much more epic than what he described there. Um, but yeah, he almost didn't. We almost died there.
Yeah, you woke up with the sight of glassed teeth looking at you, basically slowly cracking as you crawled away, yes. As it also
That's
ran away with low hit points.
Yeah. There's also Hayel with I think he has a critical wound now that doesn't heal at all.
Yes.
There just little small details like that were in there that was missed. But other than that, Dale's for the most part is correct. That's how things kind of went. I
Okay,
just wanted to add those little small details there.
which is perfectly fine. Yeah, hey, yeah. Last time you kind of inhabited this body, you didn't do a very precise job, and you
Yeah,
figured out it's very much a lot harder than you're, I don't know, anticipated, I guess. As you basically
yes.
wake up with a very blurry vision, and you feel like you can't breathe for a moment, and you basically have to relearn breathing for just like 3 seconds before your mind kind of recollects, right? As you see this
Right.
splurge of blackened liquid all around you, kind of silted into the sand, almost like acidic into it. You wake up, you kind of feel your ribs hurt and your arms, and it feels like this body fell from the sky, literally, right? You feel like all of your ribs are kind of broken, and well, whatever you inhabited seems to be in tune with Shar, else it wouldn't probably have worked, and severely hurt to the point where the well, it's dead, right? So there's not an awful lot of vitality into it. As you
Yeah.
kind of breathe in, you feel how blood and this kind of stench and taste of iron and this kind of burning in your lungs as you breathe in.
What vitality is left in this body? Let's take it for a test drive, shall we? As he examines the body, see what he has. Does he have any gear? Does he have anything on him?
Medicine check and an investigation.
Okay. And we will start commencing the Rampage in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When I mean saying commence Rampage, I mean like prepare for the dice rolls to betray me is what I mean for generally anybody who's not there. My first rolls never go well, especially when we have to start out with something like a
Medicine
medicine
check.
check or or an investigation check. That's probably not going to be the best for me. All you viewers out there, that's probably not going to go well. So prepare to get popcorn and laugh your asses off. Uh, let's
You'll do well, man. You got
medicine
this.
check. Um, you didn't see that because I'm still logged in the Roll20. I need to log out.
That is fine.
Roll20 is blocking my the rolls here on
Yep. Beyond
so
20. I know.
medicine check was going to be an 11, sir. If you see that by
Nope.
commands,
I don't.
you do not.
Nope.
It's probably delayed or late. Give it some time.
You need to complete the roll on an 11.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay,
I told you. I told you it's
you
late.
figured out this kind of almost, well, severing wound that hurts you so bad seems to be from this body as you transferred into it. It has kind of its own ribs are kind of broken as you kind of look into this coat, right? That, or this kind of almost servant's robes.
I like what you did with the whole background on Hey L She too.
Sorry,
You hear me?
sorry, I got disturbed. As you look at it, you see the ribs are blue and purple and kind of um like leaking a little bit of this blackened liquid that you see all around. As
Yeah.
you kind of feel it pierce into the own body, as well as the arms seem to be like this tiny kind of little bit of spinal fracture and arm fracture, which you know prohibits your capabilities a little bit. Apart from that, there's not much on the body except for this coat.
May I roll in that Arcana check to see if this code is magical?
Sure.
And there we go, ladies
Nothing
and
on this
gentlemen.
realm is
First bad
magical.
roll of the day.
It is not.
Okay. I do have a passive investigation of a 10. I'm pretty sure that doesn't give me anything, correct?
Nope.
Okay. Just checking. I like what you did with the whole picture though, with the rib cage thing on this character sheet.
Yeah,
Hey, else?
I changed a little bit of the character visual on D&D Beyond
Yeah, that's a
for
little bit.
funsies.
A little funny. Oof.
We were.
Uh, but in any case, let's just go ahead and he just says calmly, well, it's a little banged up, some miles on it, but let's see if we can mend this, shall we? I'm gonna try to cast cure wounds on this body. Is he max or I'm just gonna I don't know
He's
that, so
on full
I'm
hit
gonna try.
points. He's 17.
Okay, I don't know that as a character, so I mean I still cast it
Yeah,
anyway. So let's go ahead and
roll for healing.
expend it. Yep, let's just go expend the level spell slot on that because technically the character doesn't know.
Yep.
So,
Perfectly fine.
can you roll me d8s, please?
How many? One?
1d8. Cast it.
3.
Okay, 3 hit points if he doesn't have it already.
He is.
Um,
He has all the vitality that you could press into it.
right. It does. I'll say so. On my character sheet is saying he's at current 1. Does that d8 give me anything
Well,
to?
you didn't. You still heal 3 hit points. You have 17 max.
Okay, yeah, I see that now. So let's just bump that up to 3. So I know I'm a little weak. So we're gonna go now that I see that the body is not the issue and that the spirit might still need healing. I'm gonna go ahead and expend the rest of the lay on hand points.
Yes.
Go ahead and I pop 20. Well, I can't afford. That's enough. I pop just enough to get me to max HP.
So there would be 14, 13.
Yeah. That's expend 13 to bring him
Perfect.
to 17. Then do I still look like Shahu?
Sorry?
I still look like Shahu, right?
You still look like Shahu.
Yeah, he looks down at his hands and he says, capable body, but let's just see if we can make it look a little bit better. As he smiles and he can himself on himself to make it look like him. May I do that?
Sure.
Yes, I hear you.
You have the spell prepared?
No, it's sorcerer. It's a sorcerer spell. I just pop it. Huh?
Do
What?
sorcerers get access to that?
Yes, they do.
Because I don't
They
see
do.
it on your sheet.
It should be on there. I put it on there when I leveled. They sorcerers also get access to it to level 1. Well,
Burning
it should
Hands,
be on my.
Expeditious, Hellish Rebuke, Inflict Wounds, and Shield. It's your first level spells.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm seeing. I guess it's not.
I
Holy
don't
shit!
see it. I reloaded your sheet, so
don't do it.
Dios is just chilling watching him do this too. He's like,
I thought I knew my spells by heart, but I guess I don't. I guess something happened in D&D Beyond or something where, oh well, that's the rules. If it's not on your sheet, you don't have it. So I don't have it. So I look like Shahu.
You currently look like Shu. You're still
Fine.
prone.
May I take an action?
Yes,
May
of
I
course.
take an action to get up?
Yeah, you're up. On your little shaky legs, you go out of this pit of like this almost. It displaced a bunch of sand, so you really like look back at it, and it's just like, yeah, somebody fell from the sky.
Kind of just looks at his hands a little bit and he says, let's see what this body could really do. Shahu is, how strong was Shahu? Strength wise. Does his body look like it's hardy in strength, or is it more like he's flimsier?
Let me look at it. Should just take me a few seconds. Let me see. Shahu is a lot more dexterous than he is strong. He's not weak with a 12.
So I don't get his dexterity, right? I don't get Shahu.
No,
Okay.
sadly not.
Would I be capable of working this body out to increase the body's strength?
Not in the current physical condition it is in. Because
Okay.
you don't possess any food, and this body needs food.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
What is this feeling I'm feeling as he gets gross stomach growls? Oh, more sense of mortality, huh? He says to himself. Well, in any case, that's what's gonna have to wait. Can I do things like make his eyes like darken or something, like just for RP flavor, like get dark circles to tell he's like a little bit possessed, just a little bit, and not
Yeah, pretty much.
like an evil looking. Imagine an evil looking Shahu, like a little bit more evil.
Shahu is the evil looking Shahu.
Evil looking.
But you
imagine
can,
evil.
but yes, you can change the eyes to black, which is fine. It's a
Can I
flavor.
make Shahu? I know his hair is white. Can I make it like long and spiky to tell like he's possessed? Kind of like if you ever seen Yu-Gi-Oh, you know how Kokoro possesses when he's
Yeah, it's fine.
hair spike.
Yep.
Yeah. Just for looks and it's different, so you could tell the two apart a little bit. Yeah. So you would see his hair grow long and white and spiky, and dark circles kind of grow under his eyes as he tries to look a little bit more eviler than you. And it's just getting darkens. It's just like, well, this body is going to have to do for now. But to business, Deos, as he says evilly a little bit. To what do you want with grace? He asked you.
Yes. As you kind of walk towards the hut of Grace, you hear a person behind you.
Yeah, he sounds evil. He sounds familiar. Just the same voice in your head. As
Well,
you hear
no,
it
you
behind.
don't have telepathic communication anyways, and you
No,
hear.
he's just saying that I recognize his voice from inside my head.
From we were being possessed. Remember?
Yes, but
Well,
the
we were together.
physical voice of Shehu doesn't change.
Oh, so it just sounds like
That-
Shahu
that's-
now.
Yes.
That's
Oh, that's
interesting.
gonna be weird. Deus is gonna
Not-
get confused.
The guy that
May
you
I-
shot in the neck is standing behind you.
May I roll a performance check? See if
Yeah,
I can-
so you know the
Deception.
Dark Souls turn where like
No,
they
hold
go
on,
and they
hold
turn
on.
slowly.
Hold on, Dale. So I was going to do something. DM, may I roll a performance check to be myself and should not sound like him? May I roll a performance?
Yeah, sure. You can change. You can try to change your voice.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't have thaumaturgy, so.
It'll be funny if it rolls low and then Deus is just even more confused.
Oh, my performance is pretty decent. I have a 16.
Nice.
What's your passive insight, Diaz?
My passive insight is 11.
Yeah, you beat it. He sounds like the guy in your head, but he looks different than you
Spiked
seen in
hair.
your mind. Yeah.
Yeah, Deus like slowly turns to look behind him to look at him.
Yeah, spiked hair. Behind you. With dark circles under his eyes and bright red eyes a little bit. Redder than Shahu's normally are. And he says, to what do I owe this pleasure? What pleasure do you have of seeing my dear sister? As he has a little bit of fangs, too, like like jagged edges for possession too. I also threw that in there as
Found a good picture. Oh shit! What is this? Stop. Let me just find the picture real quick.
Yeah, I know what Shahu looks like. I mean, he's in thanks for him.
This? Oh fuck! What is Discord sometimes? Come on, don't be a piece of tragedy. Here.
Yeah, and pick for NPC. yes, kind of accurate.
Pretty much. Just gonna change this
I'm
token.
thinking more of before here.
Yeah.
More like,
Deus kind of turns to look at you for a second. He's just like, he thinks for a moment and he's like, hey, L?
give me a second.
Wait. Ooh. Hey. Oh. Haha. Oh.
What are you, Super Mario?
I'm trying to practice my voice. I go for a 80s
More like that.
Hale with eyeliner.
Doesn't have eyeliner. That's dark.
Batman.
That's dark circles. There's dark circles there.
But hey, what do you say?
Oh, he says, yes, it is I. To what do I owe the pleasure of you visiting my dear sister? Or perhaps maybe I should go back in and start controlling motor functions again. Have you forgotten what I told you about disturbing her? As he walks over to you and kind of puts his hand on your shoulder and pushes you to the side a little bit, just a little bit.
He is smaller than you.
Yeah.
Like a good bit, yes.
Stop.
Yes. Does he push me?
No, he's the height. He's like the height of like a 15, 14-year-old.
It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
then yeah, and I'm like 273 pounds. Is he able to push
athletics check.
me?
If you want to contest it, sure.
Are you contesting?
Dales is just confused because you and Shabir wanted to go see her. He's like,
that's not.
I guess
are you contesting right now?
Well, do I have to contest with how heavy and big I am?
I mean, yeah. I mean, athletics.
Hey, Yell, use athletics. You can Dios, you can use acrobatics or athletics of your choice.
Does it matter with an 18 in strength though?
It does.
Okay.
Bad rolls still exist.
26.
Yeah, well, I guess he's pushing me.
Let's see.
I got a 22.
Well,
20, 26. You get moved.
Yeah,
well,
so
yeah.
Deus get.
You Yell puts his arm right at like kind of at your shoulder, and your feet drag on the ground as you kind of firm your body up, right? And he just pushes you ever so slowly to the side of the sand, into the side of the sands. Not pushing you onto the ground, but like almost like you push a door. It stays up. You stay upright, right? It doesn't push you
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
Deus
I
looks.
don't want to push him. I don't want to push him over. He says, so, doesn't matter how small I am. I am still
He
rather.
seems unnaturally strong for his posture.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deus looks at you confused and he's like, I thought you and the other guy were the ones who wanted to see Grace.
You talking about that night? You talking about the night maiden? He laughs. That was her plan. Her plan was to lead that foul beast here. I told you simply when I was in your head that that would be against my idea. Now that we brought this thing here, I don't think it deemed necessary for us to disturb her at the moment. I don't know how much damage has been caused here. And we all know that. Oh, dear Grace doesn't like her property being damaged. Her whole entire
Deus looks
realm,
at
her whole
Deus looks.
entire realm, the whole entire realm has been. This once was a garden, you know. Now it's all a wasteland. The last thing we need to do is bring something like that back here and lure her back here. That was not my idea. That was simply the Night Maiden's idea. I think you want to call her Shavir. I simply was
I,
against this plan.
I see. Well, we do need a place to stay though, and
You think that she's gonna let you stay after causing this? DM, how much property damage is it? Because I know that we killed this thing right here. So how much damage of
Well,
property damage to
nothing
the property?
really made it into glass. It was fairly good away. You still traveled for like some good 10, 15 minutes to get here after you
Has it
exited the explosion radius or the
yeah,
has it
precipitated radius, I
has it
guess.
has it has it even like did it do any damage to
No,
anything her property line whatsoever?
no,
It did
nothing
not.
that she collected here. No.
Okay. Well, with that being the case, he looks around and does my passive perception pick that up, DM?
Yes.
Okay. Well, with
As I
that being
wouldn't
said,
tell you.
yeah. With that being said, he doesn't see any damage, and he says, "Well, better hope she's in a good mood." As he steps away from the door to let you through.
Deus just kind of looks at you and then kind of looks at the door. And he's like, mm, "Well, if you're so chummy with her, I think you should talk to her instead, because I can't handle.
I'm not,
I don't think I can handle another attack. I'm pretty weak after that last fight."
and I don't think that I can handle being part of your mind again. No offense, but you know, she's the reason I came to your mind in the first place. I don't think I want to go back in there. As he laughs, I'm so restricted in that. Out here, I can do so much more. Why would I jeopardize that by going back inside of you? You limit me so much.
Not me.
Diaz,
Go
you
and
hear
talk
his
to Grace.
stomach constantly grumble through all of this, and you also see him basically leak this black liquid from his rib cage
It's like,
as he
well,
talks more.
I know this sucks, but still, I can do so much more here with blood, with the black stuff seeping from him. As he kind of just licks it. He kind of just gets it and licks it like it's
Roll me a con save.
yeah. I've been waiting for you to do.
passes out while he's trying to intimidate Deus.
I was waiting for it, bro. I was waiting for it. 22.
Well, it does beat Shahu's saving throw.
Yeah,
So
22.
no, he got a little less, but you get a very bad cough as this basically burns the entire way down your throat into your stomach, and you get an even worse stomach growl.
Deus looks at that and he's just like,
So did I?
yeah, I don't want you going back in me either, but I definitely think you at least should see her. I'm planning to stay out here just in case.
So do I pass that
Yes.
face? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he just moves out of your way and he says tries to ignore the fact that he got just like like got a little sick there a little bit as he just plays it off. Is that a deception check, deal?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. It wouldn't be fun without the rolls, you know what I'm saying? So
Don't ask for a roll then.
no, I said it wouldn't be fun without the rolls. So Nat 1, what happens?
Yeah, he basically like leans to the side, tries to play it off, and you hear the stomach growl, and he like puts his arms around his kind of chest, and you just hear a whisper of like, ugh.
Yes, I'm not feeling too well. But mind you, this is just a minor setback as he crackles over a little bit. Just getting some used to. Just a minor setback, that's all.
Just some common mortality.
Yeah.
Deus never seeing a creature struggle so badly before.
Yeah.
He's like, I've only seen one other person be like this, but that was over lava. It's the same person technically.
Yeah.
Yes, he still looks like that a little bit.
I know.
He still has the same facial structure.
Yeah. Deus is trying
the
to
only thing that changed
de-identify
hair,
him.
the only thing that changed is his hair got longer and spiky like the bottom picture.
Yeah, that's nothing else changed. The clothing is
Red
still the
eye.
same, and he still has the
Red
wound
eye.
on his neck.
Yeah. That's what's seeping the black liquid, right?
Also the ribs, yeah.
Well, I know what it looks like, but clearly I could do so much more out here. As damaged as his body may be, it's still something.
Can I roll an or does my passive investigation pick up that something's definitely well, obviously something's definitely wrong, but can I am I able to tell what exactly is going on with him?
What are you trying to look for? A medical condition or
just like he seems
spirit-wise,
or his stomach's growling and he's coughing up black liquid, and Deus is just kind of like
medicine check.
I don't
a medicine check.
Medicine.
It's a curse. It's a curse, probably.
14.
Well, he did. You figure out it's a kind of like almost controlling spell, almost like a raising of an undead. But he used his own soul instead of recalling the soul that usually should be summoned. Yes. So, but he did it so crudely that he basically fucked up his own tap into life a little bit. And this is why he's not feeling well. And he's probably not going to continue to feel well as long as he is in there.
But it will do for now.
Deus, he's like,
wait, hold on. Him says that. I thought you said that. Duh. He doesn't say that.
No. Deus looks at you and he's like, I don't think that body's gonna last long.
He says it will do for now. Better than being inside of you right now at the moment. Sorry, I just don't prefer to be controlled by anyone. It's nothing against you. Just I'm out of my own endeavor.
Deus silently agrees.
I need to recover the power that was lost from me now. That's where my quest lies. I don't know what you want to know speak with my sister about, but I dare deem it so. Let's hope she has mercy on you as she did not have mercy on me when she placed that curse upon me to begin with. So, you want to go in, by all means, go ahead. Let's hope she's not tired of you by now. As he moves to the side for you to go in. What is it they like to say? Enter at your risk.
Does my passive investigation pick up that both of us just really don't want to talk to Grace because we both know that she doesn't like either of us?
Roll me an insight check.
Because Deus is like 15. My rolls are decent today.
I ain't been doing too bad.
Yeah. You figure out you're both kind of stalling.
Oh, he's not stalling. He's not going. There's no way he's gonna play placed in there again. It's just like, yeah, no.
Deus is like, well, we're here, so I guess
we are here. So enter at your own risk. Like what are those haunted houses that I
can you roll me a perception check?
I can. Does a passive pick it up?
No.
Okay, so you require a roll. Okay.
Yes.
Perception, +1. Let's go. 16.
Yeah, no. Nice. Yeah, no.
you Deus, you feel a almost not a tremble, but a slight vibration through the floor, and I need both of you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Deus's PTSD systems are kicking in.
Pretty much.
24. 20.
Deus, we gotta get off the floor right now. 12. Gosh dang it.
Okay, Hayel, the door scrapes by your shoulder as you're kind of standing to the side of the post, right? It just scrapes by, only hits the clothing, right? And it just hits Diaz in the face, dealing 1 bludgeoning damage.
Like I said.
Well, good luck. That means you have to talk to her because I'm down.
You're down?
Diaz hits the thing, right? He claps backwards off the kind of like little like foundation that this is on, right? And he just falls off it a little bit to the side.
Is he down like 0
He's
HP down?
unconscious, yes.
All right,
Yeah.
he goes up, right, and he says, well, let's see what power core you have left or whatever. As he walks up on you, and he does a touch of Shaw, right? He does 5 points of necrotic damage to you. However, you know
You lose a
him.
death save immediately.
Yeah, he tries to
What?
drain the vitality out of. Do I get anything from him, DM, or draining his batter or draining anything from him?
No.
Leave me
Diaz,
alone.
you lose a death save and you don't get any vitality back. Robots don't usually possess such a thing.
Okay. He has
Deus is now.
okay, so he has one death saving throw failed, right?
Yes, it's your action.
Okay.
So please roll me a death save, Diaz.
I'll wait for him to fail the second one, and then I do something. Give me a second.
I'm rolling these specifically to you, but
Yes.
Deus is, since he's not fully unconscious, Deus is making a mental note.
How many critical injuries do you have?
One?
Just the one, I believe. Yeah.
So you have 2 death saves fails.
All right, so this is wait.
If you
Oh,
fail
wait,
it,
so
you
the
die.
No.
the
If
critical
he has
injury
two,
counts as a permanent
no.
death state or death fail.
Correct. Yes.
If he has two, right? Then he wouldn't
Yep.
go that. He wouldn't go
You
the far.
wouldn't know it. You don't know it.
He's dying. I mean,
You don't see that. You didn't do a medicine check as an
medicine check?
action. Yes,
May
but
I
he
do a medicine?
no. He rolls a save now.
No.
Well, DM, you're gonna see if I live or die.
Yes.
We're both
I'm
gonna.
a-
Oh, well, there.
There goes Diaz.
Is he dead?
Yep.
Like your revivify?
Do you have Revivify?
Oh, I don't have the gold. It's diamond. It's fucking components. Never mind.
Well, yeah. Deus dies to door.
Fuck, bro. Oh man, I didn't
Dies
want
to
to do.
door and person who
Uh,
just got new body.
I was thinking that he would have one failed death save, one
He-
failed one.
Well,
I was gonna do.
he went unconscious. He
I
had a
forgot about the
critical injury.
wound.
He
I
took a
forgot
death
about it.
saving throw and failed a save. So
I forgot about the critical wound. I was trying to do something, but like the whole it was RP like heal the vitality from him, and then you know how you do damage and then heal the person.
yes.
That's what I was trying. Yeah, I was trying to do that whole do damage and heal, but just like didn't heal him, but yeah,
So much
fucking
for the new
backfired.
character design.
Well, you see all the lights and this kind of purplish glow kind of fade over him. Diaz, you still have mental stats, correct?
Yeah.
As you feel almost like a data stream starts to fizzle out through your electric currents, right? Roll me a wisdom save.
Can I give him can I give him divine grace so he can get? He still counts as an out.
Can I use my lucky at all or no?
No. You are
Okay,
technically
well-
dead.
Yeah, so that's neat.
Yeah, +5.
Nope.
He doesn't get that.
He's not considered
No, you're not
at
me
your
anymore.
place. Correct.
Yeah.
What happens as you are considered stabilized and full hit points? Your machine goes rogue.
Uh-oh. Wait,
Fuck.
okay, so I'm back up, but I'm rogue right now.
Correct. You have basically a frenzy of the frenzy barbarian. You're gonna attack anything that breathes and exists.
That's me. So I get attacked.
Roll initiative.
Yep.
Oh, baby. Okay. Well,
No. I mean, I think DM has control here, right? Is he under DM's control? Is he
Nope.
an NPC under control?
No, he's not.
Okay.
well, time to roleplay Deus being angry.
That's a 12, sir.
1 second. Trying to sink in, regave my HP. I still,
How do you do
since I
the
haven't had a long
whisper
rest, I
thing?
don't have anything, right?
You said what?
How did you do the whispering with Beyond 20?
Oh, okay.
Oh, which
Actually, I
worlds?
can show it right now if you want.
Always ask every time on
Yeah,
whisper. I got
yeah.
it.
Here, look. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I found it.
Okay, good, good, good. Yeah,
I'm
I
just
like
gonna
doing it because,
ask every time on everything.
yeah, no, sorry, I've been
Um,
wanting to do it for a bit, but, uh, yeah, no. Let's see. So, Deus is
it still
ah
shouted it out for no reason. Cool. Thanks.
17.
Diaz
Let's see what
goes
happens.
first.
Since I technically didn't have a long rest, I don't have any of my spells except my cantrips. So
Correct.
Deus is gonna move 35 feet away from you, and shoot a firebolt.
Okay. Roll a hit.
Or oops, that's damage. Ignore that. Hang on. Let's see if it hits first. Does a 24 hit?
That does. It does. What's this body's AC? It doesn't have one, does it?
Base. It's
What is it?
you don't wear any armor.
Okay, so it doesn't. So what is this? Is this okay? So yes, then.
It's just clothing.
One reaction 60. How far away are you?
35 feet.
35 feet away.
Okay, you need to roll me a saving throw as Hellish Rebuke. Black fire comes off of him as you try to hit him, and he shoots a black necrotic bolt at you. Roll me a deck save. Hellish Rebuke 60 feet away.
Okay. Do I get to use my lucky or no?
You can.
Nah, I can
You
take it.
also have advantage because
Oh, do I?
frenzy. Yeah. Like a
Oh,
barbarian.
Frenzy
okay.
doesn't. Frenzy doesn't give
You
advantage.
basically have the frenzy of a
Oh,
basically have a barbarian stat block currently attached to you.
Frenzy doesn't give you advantage on dexterity saving
It's
throw.
the third sense of the barbarian.
No, that's to intimidation check. That's not. That's
No,
you.
you get advantage as long as you're not incapacitated on
No.
dexterity and all other saving throws. Yes,
What
as a
what happens?
barbarian.
Am I intimidated? He has to fear me first.
No, you
Wait,
don't.
you have to be under the fear effect, and then he gets that. And then it's disadvantage for me to attack him, and advantage for him to attack me.
No, that is not what I'm talking about. I can give you the exact class feature I'm talking about.
Oh wait, what level is
The
he? What level are you
danger
counting?
sense. You
What
don't
what
know.
level? Oh God, you gave. Oh God, Jesus Christ, you
Feral
give me.
instinct.
Oh God,
does a 16 survive the dexterity check, by the way?
yeah, it does. Give me a second though.
Okay. And then also 9 damage from firebolt.
You take half damage.
Okay.
Take 13 halved.
Rounded up or down?
I don't know how Dead does that. It's 6 point fast, so 7 if rounded up, 6 rounded down. Whatever Dead says, it's you take 7.
As Diaz is currently considered the monster, Hayel is currently considered a player, so Hayel chooses if it's one or the other.
Yeah, you take 7 fire. You take 7 fire damage. Bonus action. I'm going to invoke the uh flames on my turn. Now, can that be you? You said anytime I cast fire, Dead, I can use that
Yes.
feature. So
You
yeah, I
also
want to invoke that now on him for 1d4 extra damage, right?
Yes. Roll it.
Yeah, I invoke that on him now.
You can use this once.
Well, it's every single time I
Yeah.
cast a
Every
fire.
time somebody takes fire damage from you.
Yeah. So I do it once. Yeah. So
24.
I take 9 and 7. Plus you take an extra 7 from my charisma. The charisma modifier to damage too. So 7, 13, plus this D4 that I'm about to roll. Explanation point or 1.
24.
You take 2 plus 30, say 7, 8, 9, 13, 14.
7 plus 2. So
You take
9
50.
total.
Nope, because he takes charisma modifier to damage too.
and I
From
have all the
Hellish
damage.
Rebuke?
Another 5. Yep, he does. From Paladin, from my Oathbreaker, he takes and I went 5.
Okay, you also use that. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Okay, and then I half that, or
20 fire damage.
Total.
so to me it's, and that's halved, right?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I mean,
You
if it
took
would have, you would
7,
more.
and then you took 2, and then the necrotic damage.
Yeah, the
So
Oathbreaker damage is just 5 flat 5, so you take 20.
that's not 20. It's 7 plus 2, which is 9, plus 5 is 13. 14. It's 14
14.
total.
Yeah, just 14 total damage. I'm sorry.
Okay, and then you take 9 damage, by the way.
Okay, 9. Okay. That's your turn.
Uh, yeah, that's my action, right? And I moved. I used my movement action. Do I have any bonus actions? I got 2-weapon fighting, but
Yeah, you also don't have a bonus action on your turn, as you used your bonus
That's fine.
action in a different people's turn, but just
That's
so you
fine.
know.
Yep.
uh, yeah, that's it. Also, Deus just screams at you.
Roar.
Roar. Well, actually, no. You know what? No, he stays ominously silent, but he's not talking at all.
Okay. How does that raging spirit look? Does he look like he probably doesn't look too bad, does
You would need an action to discern.
he? Yep, yep. Let's see. Let's go ahead and expeditions. Bonus action's gone. Um, go ahead and how far away is Dale's?
35 feet.
Move up and then 2 punches with expending spell slots on a smite.
You only have 30 feet of movement speed.
Yeah, I mean is he 30? Is he 30 foot up?
35 feet.
You
35.
move 30 feet in one round.
Okay.
I'm a I'm an artificer.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, if that's the case, then
Thing.
to cast something, maybe he's at a distance.
Artificer infiltrator.
Burning hands.
Ooh.
Yeah. Um, burning hands is second level.
Okay. What's the hit?
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Roll with advantage.
Okay. Advantage roll. Yeah. 19.
Yeah, you beat it. That's pretty much it. I have a bonus action, and that expends that slot.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I see. Okay.
Burning hands. I think still. I don't think you do. I don't think it's half either.
It's safe or suck.
Fire ignites. Yeah, you take half damage, bro.
So 5.
Oh yeah, you take 5, and anytime I cast a fire spell, you take another D4.
Not. You already used your bonus action to do it.
You said any. Oh, it's only a bonus action. Okay, I thought it was
You
every
need
single.
to use your bonus action to do it.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So 5 damage.
Yeah,
Correct.
extra. Plus pound and necrotica spell. You take actually 10 because you take another 5 from the Oathbreaker, so you take 10.
Okay. So is that included in the damage that I have, or is that
Yep,
just included after I have the
that's
damage?
you took 5. You took 5 from the half damage, right? And then you take 5 from Oath, so it's 10. A total of 10. 5 necrotic and then 5 uh fire because you half the fire damage on a successful save. You just take the Oathbreaker. Just anytime you do your charisma modifier to damage, so you take 10. 5
Okay,
I
and
don't
I don't
see
have
that
that.
on your sheet actually. Wait,
It's under
what is the
it's under the
classification?
Oathbreaker. It's the Oathbreaker feature.
Which one? The
I
Aura
think
of
it's Orc
Hate?
Orc
No,
Hate.
no, that is yourself and any fiends or
Yeah,
undead within 10 feet have a +5 to melee weapon damage rolls. Weapon damage, not
Oh.
spell
Only
damage.
say weapon damage?
Yes, it says melee weapon damage. It's not even ranged.
Oh, so my 13 isn't actually a 13.
Yeah,
Correct.
if
Heal
that's the case,
10 hit points.
my bad, heal 10.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought it was anytime you make an attack roll, you add the extra 5. It says melee attack specifically. Okay, I'm reading it. My bad, bro. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
No, apologizing to you and apologize to the DM. I'm sorry about that, guys.
That's
No, it's fine. Okay. That's your turn.
That's the turn, man. Yeah.
Okay. Deus, after taking that, what does he do? He can't use any spells. Does he got anything on him? Yeah, okay. He moves away. Did you move closer to him, by the way?
Nope. In fact, I mean, I had to. Burning Hands was at 60, so no.
Okay. He moves another 35 feet away from you. And casts another firebolt.
Okay. Roll.
Which does an 11 hit or no?
Yeah, I cast shield, so no.
Okay. And that's it.
Yeah.
He's now, for reference, 70 feet away from you, by the way.
That's fine. Chromatic Orb at Dios. Is that poison? Yeah.
I have resistance to poison.
Okay, so that's half.
I believe so.
Okay. Well, 25 to AC for 9 acid. That's acid damage. I'm sorry. Take 9 points of acid damage. If 25 hits you.
Yeah, 25 hits.
You take 9 acid.
And then I half that, round up or down.
You have half the acid. You've half acid damage.
I think so, right, then?
Hey,
or
do you have a diamond worth 50 GP? I don't
Me?
assume. Yes. This needs spell components. It's gold.
For a chromatic orb, it's gold.
Yes. 50
It has
GP
spellcaster
worth
version?
in a diamond. Do you
Oh
have it?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
God damn.
Your spell fails and you waste your action
Yeah.
casting the spell you have no components for.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't
Guess
aware.
you
I thought
take no damage, Diaz.
next cantrip too. Holy shit, that's so bad. That's terrible.
It's a first level spell.
Why is
Chromatic
it
Orb.
under my Why is it under my cantrips?
Chromatic Orb is not a cantrip.
Why is it labeled under my cantrips?
It is not.
I didn't know about that spell. That's one I
It's in
don't
your
know.
first level spells. It's part of your Ichor Flames. It's always prepared. But you can't cast it for free.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh, is that why? Is that your version of it? Chromatic orb? Because I know regular chromatic orb.
it's
Something the
normal
first level.
Chromatic Orb. It's a first level spell. It's listed under your first level spells.
Mine just costs a diamond's worth of casting.
No, that's just what Chromatic Orb is.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know that spell. I don't know chromatic. I never used it, so I don't know it.
It's a good spell. You just need a diamond.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, bonus action. Bonus action. Expeditious retreat.
Yeah.
That's going to do a dash up on Dios, right?
Well, you have to. Isn't it for your next turn or?
No,
You can move.
Allows me to dash as a bonus, so I can
Yes, but you
dash.
used your bonus action to cast it.
But it says when you cast the spell, use bonus action to dash up onto the creature. If you read the spell, this spell allows you to move at a critical pace. When you cast the spell, and then
dash
as a
to the creature?
action, each of your
Do
turns
you
until the
have
spell
the
ends,
spell?
you can dash. Yes, I have expeditious retreat.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
The spell allows
It
you
says
to
when you
move at
cast.
an incredible pace when you cast a spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your
Yeah.
turns until the spell ends,
Time,
and then afterwards. You cast it, and as a next turn, you can do it because you use your bonus action to.
It says, and then as a bonus, and then part as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends. You can take. Okay.
Yeah.
This spell has to move at an incredible pace when you cast this spell. It does that specific and then as a bonus, but it costs one bonus action. It says
Correct.
casting time bonus, so it's 2
Yeah,
bonus.
it's a very funny spell.
Yeah, you cast the spell, and then next turn as a bonus action you can dash.
Yeah,
until the spell ends.
That's worded really funny.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
It's a good
Yeah.
spell. It's just not that broken.
Yeah. Now. Okay. Yeah.
But you can
I
still
am my turn.
move 30 up on him.
Well, yeah. But he's fucking 60 feet away.
Well, he
I mean, yeah.
is 15 feet, and then he went as far as away from you as possible. So he is diagonal,
70
like
feet right now.
Yeah.
no, not 70 feet, more like 55 feet away.
Oh, I didn't, or because I moved my full movement backwards away from him,
Yeah,
which is
which is
35.
35. Yes, but he went up to 15 feet cone to cast his burning hands.
Yeah.
So he only was
Okay.
15 feet away, and then 35, which is 50. So you are
Okay.
50 feet away from him. He can move up 30, so he's 20 feet away.
Yeah. It's your turn, man.
Okay. He moves back another 35 feet. And just for reference, so that way, it's not just he's moving back 35 feet. He's like backing up to where the giant glass plate is, kind of, which that's still 10 minutes
Which
away.
is
So,
past him.
yeah, but
He's
he's kind
standing.
of moving in that direction.
So you're moving like past him, like as far outside as possible, which is
Yeah, he's
fine.
just trying to get
Yeah.
away from him and make
Yeah.
distance between the two.
10,
Oh, he has
and
to move.
then
Is that an attack of opportunity? He has to move past me.
he can't avoid you.
Well, no,
There's a lot of open space.
actually, wait, no. Are you saying going past him like I have to walk past him in
No,
order to get
no,
there?
no, nope.
Okay. All right.
Okay. As long as he's like staying away from him, that's what he's trying to do at the moment.
Oh.
Other than that, after moving another 35 feet, he's gonna try to shoot firebolt again,
All right.
which we get a 23. Does that hit?
That hits. Firebolt. How much damage?
Yeah. 12.
12. Okay. I got 1 HP.
Well, he is exactly 30 feet away from you by this point
Okay.
because he moved
Yeah.
past you, and you're now a little bit closer than before because he had to
Yeah.
get past you.
How does can I?
12.
Yeah. Okay.
You had more than 21 HP.
No. I mean, I'm getting ready to be down. I mean, you missed your second attack.
Yeah, but the first one was 9 damage. This is
It was
12.
8. It was 8 damage. It's 12.
Yeah,
Who did you
I
Okay.
hit?
just
Well,
did
yeah.
12, and the first one was 9 damage.
Your first one was like 7 or 6 damage, bro.
No, it's 9. I have it right here.
Yep.
It's in the bot channel
It's 9
too.
damage. Okay. Well, then if that's the case, yeah, I'm down. I'm taking 21 then. I
Yep.
thought you said it was
9 and 12. Yes.
Yeah, that's 21. I'm down.
Okay. Give me a second.
Well, at least this body is down.
Correct.
Yeah, I know what happens to me.
Mm. Ask every time. Ask every time. Let me just take a look at this.
What are you guys fighting?
Each other.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I got hit by a door, knocked unconscious, and I had a critical wound, and then Hale tried to drain life force from me that I didn't have and gave me another death fail, and then I got another death fail. So Deus died, but then came back and got angry, and now he's just kind of raging at the moment.
You fuckers are PvPing for no reason at all.
Yes. Does a 27 to AC beat your AC?
Yeah, that beats my AC.
Idiots. Your survival depends on each other. And you
Hey,
guys
no, listen.
killing each other.
Right now Deus is
I
raging, so
was RPing my
he's not
character,
rational.
bro. Like I was RPing my
Does
character, bro.
48. Does 48 damage knock you out?
No, but it does scare Deus enough.
Okay, second attack.
He's at 3 HP. Deus is
Damn, Dale's got like 100 something HP, bro.
no 60.
Jesus fucking Christ! Holy
Well,
fucking
does a
shit!
29 to AC beat it?
Yeah.
That's another 35. No, -8, so it's only 27. 28.
Yeah, well, Deus is unconscious
Okay.
with his one fail.
A short pray to Jesus that oh, Grace is actually good with medicine. Okay, let's see. I just here. Why can't I whisper this? I don't get it. Well, hey, yeah, you're stable.
Hey, I was just focusing on the
This
character,
is
bro. Like this
bad.
is an
Grace is...
RP to character. He's done it before, where he did it to Regina once, where he do that to heal. That's I didn't know
Yeah,
you
and
had.
it didn't work that time either.
Yeah,
The two times he did.
I didn't know you had the critical wound though. I forgot about that a
Yeah,
little bit.
the shard in my arm is
Diaz.
yeah. Grace hates me more because I just tried to kill another. Well, no, actually,
It's the net one.
But how much property? It's just how much property damage you would
no,
take
no.
Okay,
off
She
from
hates
fire.
me because
she
I trying to kill
stabilizes
her.
Hayao, right? As she
Mhm.
shoots her rifle, and she basically goes up to Hayao, patches him up. Your kind of chassis goes unconscious or immoving, kind of almost frozen into the sand, right? Almost like
Mhm.
locked. And you can still perceive things as this almost like latched onto you kind of code virus almost of sorts keeps you awake. You feel constant, you didn't know you could, agony, as you almost feel
Mhm.
electroshock from inside, almost like something torches you, not tortures, but torches, like on fire.
Ooh.
As Grace completely fucks up her mechanics check with a nat 1.
Oh, great. Is that another fail?
She basically, like, not disassembles you, but disconnects your battery, and you just, everything just shuts down. Well, you're
Hmm.
you're not dead because, machines can't die, but you're at least considered, well, incapacitated and 0 hit points till something repairs you.
Hmm.
How's my body doing?
Basically she pulls the cord from your like almost neck, right, with like a screwdriver under your kind of defensive plates, and yeah, you're basically you're just there until something fixes you.
And with her mechanics, I was thinking, if only she'd let me show her. I can be of use.
Well, yes, you just gotta be conscious and talking to her, and not talking outside the door loudly for like half an hour, making excuses. So yeah,
I was gonna go here. Dang it,
Yell,
man.
do you have hit dice to spare? How many do you still
Yeah.
have? Oh,
Depends on if you're going by paladin or by your ooze. Cause I don't know
paladin.
what you. I have a couple D10s.
You can expend one to recover one hit dice. You don't get to heal. It's not a medicine. It's not a healer's kit.
Man,
You're at
which
one
looks.
hit point after an hour, and you don't see Grace. You see the door of the shack is kind of opened, as you see the kind of like cord plucked from Diaz.
I mean, he walks over to Dio. I mean, is Dio's considered? I mean, he doesn't know what's happening. It's well, I mean,
Investigation with disadvantage.
plate armor much, maybe, perhaps, potentially.
Nope, she ripped off my armor without my consent.
When he was
And
incapacitated, correct.
made of, or she
Yeah,
made.
so I am a lot of exoskeleton like.
I'm saying no. I don't know shit. 7. That's gonna be a 7, bro. That's
Weird
gonna be a 7.
metallic construction. You have no idea.
Yeah, yeah. With that being said, he just dusts himself off. Looks around for Grace. Looks at if anything. Did we damage any of her property while shooting fire blast everywhere?
Well, there's some sand that is like glass now, pretty much. But apart from that, there seems no real, you know, damage. One of the firebolts that missed did a little scorch somewhere on a
May I look
wooden
around for?
pillar, but that's about it.
May I look around? Seeing how soft this body is and that it can't take a punch, is there any way that I can search for some scrap or anything? Is there any scrap metal I can try to forge some armor with, or do an untrained check, or roll a dice to see if I can craft me some armor here, or learn smithing or something?
No.
May I learn off Grace in any way on some smithing? Or
Well, you would have to learn from her.
yeah.
So you look around, you see a bunch of metal parts, some weird constructions, but you can't really do anything with the kind of shapes that are presented. As you take an hour to look around with your passive.
Okay. That's 1 hour of my time though, right? So
Correct.
yeah,
Well,
eventually
Diaz is not waking up.
yeah,
Yeah,
well, can I? Well, fuck, I wouldn't know. I can't. Does Grace eventually come back out,
No,
or because the
not in the
door
span
open?
of this hour.
Yeah, the door is open.
Yes,
Kind
it's
of just
still open.
knocks on door that's already open door that's already clearly open. Like,
Huh.
can I? Can
You
I?
see a very dusty cabin, a few shelves, a few crates, a bunch of various curio objects, including some weird metallic parts, crystalline structures, and torn parchment. You see almost something that looks like the parts from Diaz in a crate, kind of sticking out.
Okay.
great.
Some
Great,
spare
great.
bolts, like a finger.
Do I see sister anyway?
Yes, you do.
Is she working? Does she have like any helmet on, or is she over the
You
top of?
see in the very back to the right, you see a hammock. Some weird, rugged, either leather and cloth, something almost patchwork leather. Kind of carved together in the back and right corner. She's lying in there. See the hair kind of draping out of it.
Walks over to her and says, "Clear his throat."
She looks up at you. She's twiddling with what seems to be like a nut and a bolt.
Dear sister, you wouldn't calmly have some armor I could borrow, would you? Or would you mind teaching me some smithing skill? I'm willing to sit and learn and actually listen this time, I promise.
You're gonna introduce yourself first.
Yeah, you waltz in there, looking like Shahu, sounding like Craven, pretty much, because you have the
Right,
same
so how much
physical
damage?
voice.
Yeah, casually walks up. So
Well,
teach me
you
how to
see,
make stuff.
you see or you feel a cold metallic object pressed onto your kind of breast, like your chest, as she grabs your kind of collar, like um, whatever this clothing is. It looks like a servant's clothing, right? Pulling you into the metallic object. You've seen it the moment you fell unconscious with a bigger version of this, shooting this kind of like ray of not light, but like heat that you felt when you went unconscious.
Here we go again. So I guess I go unconscious again.
No, she's just
No,
pressing it against your chest.
she can make you go unconscious again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just waiting for it to go on to fucking happen. Like, what happens next?
Well, she stares at you.
Yeah, and he looks and he says, "Don't worry, who is already dead. It's me, Hayel. It is I, Hayel, not Craven, to specify, if you know that name."
She does not. So she grabs like your wrist with her other hand.
I'll leave Shahu's body.
You can't.
Can't.
As she puts her feet on yours and pushes you over. You can roll contested if you want to.
Athletics?
Yes.
Really?
Okay.
No. Dice don't want it, so it
This is
doesn't
a
happen.
very acrobatic way of
Dice don't want it.
No,
Dice don't.
stepping through.
she's just simply as strong as you in her realm. 7 to
The dice don't
athletics.
want it. The dice don't want it. The dice don't want it to happen,
Nope,
so it
you
doesn't
fall
happen.
prone.
Okay, what happens
As
next?
she stares over this metallic object toward you.
What's that? Yeah, yeah.
Um, the moment you kind of point your finger at it, right, and you say this, you see the wooden boards right next to your head, and kind of like 2 or 3 square inches just melt and burn. As you see this
Damage?
reddened light. None.
Okay.
As you see this
What?
ray of red light kind of pass you almost like an inch away from your cheek. It's incredibly warm. It feels like holding your face very close to a campfire. It's uncomfortable but not painful.
Well, that's rather cool. That's an interesting trick as he smiles.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Yeah.
It's intimidation.
Hey, Dad, real quick, while he does that, is the virus doing anything while I'm taken
Well,
apart,
it did
or
its thing.
28.
Okay, then I get to roll.
okay.
Because she is very
Just
scary.
Fucking
Well, you barely can withstand the menacing glow of this girl.
Yeah, he just calmly stands up and he says, "Well, I mean, do I know her even? Because I mean, I think some stuff changed, so I wouldn't approach her like that if
History
I didn't
check.
know her.
Let's see what you
Because
still remember.
he's calling her sister, which clearly that's not the case. So
Let's
I
see.
need to change something.
Roll a history check with advantage.
An 11 and 6, so probably nothing. As the dice don't want it to happen. It's an intelligence.
An 11. Okay. You would still remember all of the kind of short basic structure. Would still know not her true name, but Grace. Kind of the
I'm not a
title.
relative. I'm not a relative then.
Well, you know it's an angel of Shar, so yes.
Well, I don't know. I'm an
Ish.
angel. Sorry, Craven stuff got ripped away. So I mean, I don't know.
You're still aligned to Shar.
Just because you're aligned to someone doesn't make it, make you one of the assets.
It
Right?
doesn't make her an ally, correct?
Yeah. So if that's the case, and he says, "Well, you impotent girl, get off of me," as he tries to roll and pulls athletics check more seriously now,
Well, she's not
as
on
he
top of you. She shoved you over.
yeah, he gets up. He gets up off the ground and then he just walks out. He says, "If you were so upset, then why did you heal me? You could have left me dying back there. There's a reason why you healed me," he says. Evil voice kind of laughs like, "You healed me for a reason. You mean to tell me that you were trying to put me back down? That doesn't make any sense. Or are you trying to scare me? Which clearly I am the aspect of fear itself. You can't scare fear itself."
You feel the kind of metal piece in your neck as you kind of turn around and walk out, right? And you would hear her voice saying, "Well, you are nothing, not even here."
Well, clearly you have something in this thing in your brother's neck as he tries to rip it. Can he do so?
Post sleight of hand.
I can't use athletics and things in my neck.
Well, no, you need to be quick. Quicker than her pulling the trigger. Roll for it.
Nope. Nope.
Ooh, that's unlikely.
Nope. So if she pops the trigger, right? What happens?
Well, she knocks you over the head. You go stunned.
Okay, so it's like
No, she
a
uses
train.
the blunt back piece of the weapon and bonk on your head. You go stunned on the ground.
How many
pistol
rounds?
whip you with a sniper rifle. Just-
Let me roll
How
for
many
it.
rounds?
As you're in a very critical condition, 3 rounds.
Okay. So I do nothing. That's my ad for 3 rounds. What happens?
Um, well, from experience with Diaz, she grabs a pair of handcuffs with her action, then moves over, and then handcuffs you to the wooden pole on the outside.
Gosh dang it.
I'm waiting for my stun to be up.
Yes, you get up as she kind of like clicks the handcuffs together.
Oppose athletics check. Let me out of here.
Wait, she
Seven.
handcuffs me or Heyo?
Hey, yo.
Me.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. Because I'm already incapacitated. She can't incapacitate me anymore.
24.
I try to break the handcuffs off the freaking tree. Like no, and then not be restricted again.
As you do so, she kind of kicks your kneecaps and you fall prone. As you lose the athletics.
Yep. He just waits for now. What's
She
it made
gets,
of? Made of metal, right?
well, some kind of shiny material.
Okay. He does nothing for now.
If Deus was conscious, he'd be concerned.
She grabs a chair from the inside and sits on the porch.
Hey, yeah, I mean, is she looking at me or is she just on the porch just doing stuff?
Well, she's looking at kind of Diaz, like kind of
I try to roll
frozen
in.
with her with knees kind of like arching upwards with his hand, kind of like grasping towards I don't know life, whatever life is for a robot, but like existence, I guess, kind of in this frozen state with all the motor function kind of frozen from the actuators. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to roll an athletics check again while
Do it.
she's distracted. While she's distracted with deals.
Sure.
Crit, natural 20.
Well, you break the wooden pole.
That's
As the
fine enough.
roof collapses, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my gosh, no.
14. That probably does not succeed.
Where you take half. Half of 5 is still 2. I think that still puts you unconscious again.
For me unconscious, yeah, the roof collapses in on me.
Yeah, you see this kind of sheet metal kind of flap hit you on the head, right? As you try to dodge, as it kind of scrapes with a little bit of a sharp side at the side of your head, just above your temple, as you could kind of avoided it, as you feel this kind of black liquid. You hold your hand to it and you fall into the sand.
Sink is
Stinking,
it start to sink or something?
Hmm? No, it collapsed
stinking.
on you.
Sand. I thought it was like quicksand or something. Knowing you
No,
and
as you fall into the sands.
knowing you, it
Good.
start to sink itself down or something like it. It's just like
Well, as you said, well, why did you heal me? You're gonna roll your death saves now.
okay, yeah. You
Gets
want me to
free,
do that?
gets boned.
You want me to do that now?
Yes.
How was Grace reacting to this escape attempt?
He- Well, he doesn't see it enough because it immediately breaks and then he just goes unconscious. He doesn't get a moment to turn around and look at her.
Just imagine Grace is like, really? Okay.
19.
That's
I
one
need to rest
success.
of one success.
Yes.
Oh yeah, since you have a critical wound, is it already
It's one
This
fail.
one already one failed death saving throw. Yes.
That's
okay?
two fails. That's two
This
successes
was,
and two fails.
Oh snap! Come on.
And
and that's
that's three successes by the scrapes of your
just
butt.
he just refuses.
She.
Just refuses to go. It's just part of him just refusing to go.
These
This
saves are
happened last. This happened
getting
last.
close.
It happened last time too, where it was too like all or nothing. Inspiration, like God, I don't want to die. Not my time yet. Again, not my time yet.
I like to
Was
think the
right.
god of death is just chilling, like, nah, I don't want your guys. I don't. I don't want you guys here yet. I'll make you fear
Well,
me, but no.
Hayel, an hour later, you wake up. Your clothing kind of curled up in a, I don't know, you're suspended in the air, kind of like on your clothing, somewhere on your back. You know, your butt cheeks hurt.
I look around. What does she do?
Well, you're caught up
Oh
on the
god.
frozen hand of of Tias with your underwear.
Deus giving him a wedgie from beyond the grave.
Yes.
Oh, she got hair on her face.
How
Holy
high
shit.
are we?
Some 10 feet. Not
10
no,
feet
You
not
under
not
there.
getting
not 10 feet.
tailed?
But how
I
large are you, Diaz?
uh, good question. I'm at least 6 foot, I believe.
Yeah, some six
Yeah.
foot plus your arm length. So like yeah, like 9 foot.
Good.
You're some good 3 foots off the ground.
yeah, I was,
I think Grace just left him there like that.
I spend the other. Do I have my lay on hands back bed or is it still at 5? Did I get a long rest?
More like lay on
No, you
ass.
have one hit
Yeah,
point as the
yeah.
expended one
I
hit
use the
dice.
remaining. I use the remaining 5 to get 6 laid points. Right. How far down? You said 9 feet. Like, what is that? Is that still falling damage?
Well, yes, if you would still take falling damage in your condition, yes.
That'd be what? Only what? What? 1d? What is it?
1d6. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you don't get a crit, you'll be
You
fine.
can't roll, I could risk it here, and you can roll 6 and then death saving throws again, or we could.
But yeah, you're still, suspended there. You can't really reach onto your back. You
I
have
mean, I
to
can swing.
restrained condition.
You said we're connected together.
Two birds with
So,
one
do we
stone.
have Deus basically Deus's arms up his ass, or like how is he hanging
No.
on the?
Basically,
Just
Diaz is
Fucking chain?
frozen with all of his actuators. He's basically a statue.
Uh,
And he,
oh,
with his curled together hand, he's holding the underwear of Hayel.
oh,
so
it
DL's
could
Shavir's
it
just
could be
And Diaz
worse.
is larger than Hayel. So he's
so
suspended in
turn
air.
turn me to a statue, basically.
Are you lucky I'm not DMing right now? Holy shit! I
Pretty
would
much.
have.
Oh, I was
You're
stone
you're
for the
you're
moment.
no, you're basically tied to a statue, mechanically wise.
Uh, shit. Fuck it. I'm hanging by my underwear, right?
Correct.
I take my underwear off and fall over naked.
You
I have no clothes.
can't. It's under tension.
What do you mean it's under? I mean, I can't wiggle my way out of my own boxers.
No.
Acrobatics.
Roll for it. You get
the
one
wedgie's
chance.
so intense.
You get one chance
the
to
wed-
do it. Roll me acrobatics.
the wedgie's too intense. Deus is still mad that you killed him. He's sneaking.
Diaz from the afterlife. Fine, I'm gonna ruin your existence now.
This is why
I
you
took
need
some notes
Shakir.
from this guy named
Uh,
Staples.
Happen. I'm fucking dice. God damn it. The one
Yeah,
chance
you're
I'm
stuck there. You kind of try to like grab for the hand that is like still like very far up behind you, right? As you try to grab for it, your arm's a little short, and you slip further into the wedgie, and you're like, ow.
what happens?
Hey, it couldn't be worse. You could be taking
Curious.
damage.
What happens? How tall up is the hand holding the underwear?
Too larger than your hand reach.
Will I be able? So I have to reach from the back of me, almost like a diaper, right?
Yeah.
It's from the back, right? Can I start swinging and then swing my? Eventually, it would rip, right? The cloth.
Well,
You
no,
really
the
don't want
pain
your
is too
Let's
brain.
start
much.
swinging, huh?
The
To get
wedgie
my
pain is too
wings
much.
up. It hurts. It hurts, but I can always fight through the pain a little bit
No,
and just
your
swing back and forth.
acrobatics is not high enough to do that.
God damn it! Oh well. Fuck it. You know what? I
coming
burn
wrong.
it. Yo, I
You know,
attempt to
if
burn. I firebolt my underwear, it's singeing them, right? So they would catch on
Well,
fire,
you
right? And then
can't aim for it with your hands.
I just have to touch my rear end and then like light it up.
No, firebolt is a ranged spell
It,
attack, and that would be melee. But anyway, you're stuck there now.
I
I
die
mean,
like this, I'm fine. I'm
it
You
fine
is.
see,
like this.
you see Grace just stare at you and Diaz in this kind of formation. She seems to try to figure out what's wrong with Diaz, not with you.
He says I bolted you to a storm. I don't know, get out of here at some point. Yeah, as he says, you embarrassed me for the last time.
She
Oh yeah,
nods. She nods, and she's like, "Yeah, you can run away and die in the sands if you want that. Somebody's gonna be very mad
That's.
about that. You know that."
I mean,
oh yeah.
you
Does Grace recognize me, by the
you the
way?
one that
No.
put it
Yes.
doesn't recognize me. You know.
No,
Yes.
recognizes
Well, she
Deus
knows
because
she knows it's a kind of Hayel Craven voice, and it's whose body, so it's just gonna be like whoever is in there and whoever is currently trying to die himself, um,
I'm not trying to
it's
die. I'm
gonna
just trying to get out of
make
here.
somebody very mad. Yes.
I don't want to. I don't want to fucking be up by my underwear. So yeah, I'm trying to get out of the statue.
get out of the statue.
Okay, I don't want to be hanging here like this. Like obviously, I'm just doing the character. Like I don't want to be hanging by my underwear like this on a statue. So yeah, I'm obviously trying to get out.
Hale gets humbled by statue.
And I mean,
It's the not the worm, not a god,
well, if that's the case,
frozen
then
robot.
yeah. I just stay where I'm at then.
Okay, an hour passes, and the 8 hours passes, and she tries to figure out what is happening wrong with Diaz as you're kind of hanging there. She seems to be like hopping around this
Fall
frozen
asleep,
piece.
take a long rest.
Recover by the variant healing rules with no
Oh,
healers get
nice.
healing
Let me see.
revised, which
I need
is
to read. I need to read that. I didn't get that one. Is that a new one you added?
Yes.
Yeah.
Characters don't spend hit dice at the end of a long rest will instead regain hit points equal to their constitution modifiers times their character level. So 8 times your con modifier. So 8 hit points.
Yep.
Do I don't get a long rest because I'm technically dead but not dead right now.
Correct. You're
Yeah.
deactivated.
Gosh dang it.
This is what
I
happens
just want
to
to live.
Warforged when they die. It's basically, um, it's like Frozen. It's like taking out a hard drive out of a running PC. It's just like, yeah, you might need some recovery mode and a very good mechanic, but you can fix that.
Yeah.
It can have
The
Man,
tolls
virus has
on capabilities. It's
okay,
like
and the virus
it's
hasn't
like
done anything, right?
well, it did.
No, like it's not spreading or anything, right?
You don't know.
Uh,
Probably.
well, not on me. I don't care if it. Well, I kind of care if it's on me, but just like not to her stuff, and she's just like, ooh, because I don't need another reason for her to get rid of me.
True. You recover your hit points after some while. Let's see how well she does with her investigation.
Come on, Grace. I helped you that little bit that one time. Please remember some of my helps, my teachings, pointers.
Well, she seems
I
to
guess.
understand what you are, and she probably can fix you. No, you don't know. You're unconscious.
Yeah, I'll know when I wake up.
You're
If I wake
petrified.
up.
That's what I'm searching for. You're petrified. Add yourself to
Yeah.
petrified condition.
Okay. Yeah, I'll know how she did when I wake up, if I wake up. And if I
Yes.
don't wake up, then
Here,
I'll
after
never
8 hours
know.
of her kind of like taking parts out, taking parts back in, and just like twiddling with them on the on the porch, you've would face out and in and out of the heat. You gain 1 point of exhaustion for not eating and 1 point of staying in the heat for 8 consecutive hours, and before that on travel time. And
is this a
you being
level
mortal.
one?
Level two.
Level one. Okay.
Level
So
two total.
this saving throws, an advantage check, an advantage, and disadvantage. What's the second? Skill checks and a attack roll.
Oh, that's level three.
I think it's two.
Ability checks, I think.
No,
Let me
that's
just
one. Ability checks is one.
ability
The
checks is
ability
one. Let me just reload this.
attack roll.
Level two exhaustion will add half speed and disadvantage on ability checks.
Yep, that's the half speed part I didn't get. I mean, there's nothing in here. It's like fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
You wake up, in blazing heat still. You know you slept for 8 hours and you have never seen the night in this plane, ever.
Wakes up, is still
He said he
wedgie,
look.
is still on the sun.
He
Ooh.
says he says I got to get my power back. This fucking being mortal sucks. He says as all these effects start to happen out of nowhere.
She looks at you right as she puts one of the pieces in. Yeah, that's how life after Craven is. She clicks in the part.
Life have to crave.
Yeah, are you gonna let me down for here so I can find my lost power, please?
And where are you gonna go? Somewhere in the
Don't know.
sands and starve?
Don't know. Don't know. Anything's better than sitting up here by my underwear, though.
Yes, Grace, go! Ah,
She
so
she
proud.
turns a screw right on the arm with a screwdriver as the kind of hinge of his arm just loosens up and you crash into the ground.
Damage.
1d6 falling damage. 4.
Jeez.
4 out of 8. I'm at 4.
Yep.
Yeah,
As you're prone on the ground, but you're off your underwear.
yeah. Grab my.
Free.
She looks
Looks
at
at
you
her.
and she
Close.
gives a glance at you as you kind of like look up.
Looks at her and says, "What? You ain't never seen an attractive guy before? 20 charisma." He says, "What? What you looking at? I'm mortal now, right? So
Yeah, you
yeah,
are.
yeah. Never seen what? An angel's never seen it looked upon greatness before." As he flexes muscles.
You know what? Keep
Well,
doing
she
that.
she she pokes her shoulders, just like, I don't want to say anything, but she has a higher charisma than you.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, she has a higher charisma than you.
Oh,
First
what,
person
yeah,
looks.
22?
Yeah.
Okay, by 2 points? It's
Yes.
close.
Deus is like, yes,
Hey, you
keep
sweet
making the
talkers.
food.
Why are you flexing your muscles though?
What?
You're sweet talkers. Why are you flexing your muscles?
Yeah, because I mean he got an 18 strength too.
Oh,
Well, yeah, Shahu doesn't look like 18 strength though.
Yeah. You can't just sweet talk this person, bro. I mean, I would if if I proved myself powerful or whatever. But right now, I'm not in a situation where I need to be using. It's just a character, bro. Like
She has a bunch of tools scattered around her and seems to taking parts out and
it, it says
placing
you
them
need help.
back in.
It says you need help with these tools.
No,
I help you. Do you want me to?
you broke
Anything I
enough
can? Do
things.
you want me to clean up or something? Maybe I can be a help here.
She
Maybe.
she hands you like one of the kind of Swiffer things where you brush off dust. Here, clean the sand.
I mean, he points to a lot of sand, and he says,
I know
"What do
here's
you
a
want?"
lot of sand. Whose fault is that?
He says, "Where do you want me to start?" He points to a bunch of sand. It's just all around everywhere.
Start wherever.
Starts at the corner of the house and tries to sand because he doesn't know any better. Just like, so this is what mortal work is, huh? As he pushes the sand and it clearly goes nowhere.
Deus wishes he could be awake right now.
He says, when I get done moving the sand, could I pardon you for a bite to eat?
Sure. You
Yeah, it's
know
never
the
gonna happen. He pushes just the sand.
she
And seeing
she
that it doesn't
she she smirks, right, and she says, When I find one of the three creatures that are edible around here."
kind of just sits down. He says,
Hmm? Yes. What do you say?
"Yeah." I asked her,
I
I said,
don't.
"Do you
I
have
don't
a
hear. I
sword?"
didn't hear anything. Please repeat that.
Yeah, yeah. I said, "Do you have a sword or a bow or some armor or something to gear me? Maybe I can go find some food. I'm pretty good at. I think I like to find myself pretty good and pretty talented at spotting things, food wise, anyway."
He points out at a glacier mountain. Well, I assume that wasn't there when I, you know, wasn't there.
Yeah. You find anything to eat there?
No, but why is it glass?
I don't know. I've forgotten. I don't know about this place or if I even came here. I mean, I don't even. This body. Sorry about this person. I was just borrowing it for a moment. I mean, I can give it back to you if you like, but it is a little used up, if you know what I'm saying. A
It's
little
not
bit of miles on that.
mine. It's not mine.
It was laying in front of your house, so I figured it was your
Yes.
property.
Well, I asked him to come here, and he probably didn't make it.
Well, this vessel's empty, so I'm pretty sure may he rest in peace, I guess.
No, I checked it, and it has no markings on it, so the soul probably left it.
What's this black liquid oozing out of here? As he points to liquid oozing.
She
What's this?
she looks at it.
Don't eat it, he says. Whatever you do, don't
I'm
swallow it.
not going to.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, he says. It was kind of down my throat.
She
I
she,
managed to be fine.
she like takes a part of her clothing, right, and gets a little bit on it. Takes a screwdriver and smudges it a little bit around. Puts it in like a little kind of wooden piece. It's like, it, it's gonna be something along the lines of like membrane, ectoplasm. It's something ghostly. I don't know.
Do I still remember what this realm looked like beforehand?
Yes.
It says, pardon me, ma'am, but
You
I
don't
don't.
know it as a desert.
Yeah, yeah. He says, pardon me, ma'am, but I've walked this place a few times. I don't think this place should look like this. Is there any way of restoring this? Do you know how?
Well, I tried. I'm not even getting out of here.
Well, maybe if we restore the garden, or maybe if we restore this back to where it once was, maybe you can.
No, what this realm needs is a new tap into magic, but that's not easy to do.
Well, not easy. It's not easy, but it's not impossible either. He says. He says, not most things. The more challenging, the bigger the reward.
Hmm.
He says.
Ever restored a plane It's magic? No, I didn't. I'm good with casting. It's not my magic.
Nah,
I
I
don't
can.
even know if she could do it.
Who is she? He doesn't know what she's referring to.
She
She can be
squints her eyebrows at you.
insight check, man.
Roll for it.
Yeah. 19.
Failed.
Okay. Would it be a religion?
Yes.
May I use my? Do I need to use praying intervention or just straight religion?
Yes.
You want me to use the custom skill or do you want me to use
The
the?
custom skill.
No, nothing.
You really have no clue for now.
Yeah. So he just says, "I'm sorry. Don't know who she is, but if you have a sister or something, maybe she can help you."
I don't.
Well, whoever she is, I'm pretty sure she might know something that you don't.
Oh,
If
probably.
she's on the plane or something, maybe we can get information back from her when she gets back here.
Well, she hasn't visited me for way too long.
Oh, well, that's not right. Leaving a girl like yourself down here all alone to deal with all these bad monsters and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, as you kind of say this, you feel this kind of shadow as you're kind of sweeping the sands, right? Feel the shadow kind of behind you. She grabs you by your clothing, right? And she's just like, "And who do you think did that?"
Turns around and who? Oh, Grace grabs me by my collar.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, she lifted me off the ground.
Yes.
Dang.
And she had me by the throat or the collar.
Clothing. The collar, yeah.
Yeah. He says, "Hey, calm down now. I just thought that she might have been your sister or something, or another elf or something. Maybe someone you know."
Not a. She punches you.
What's
On
her race?
strike.
What's her race? Her race? Do I know what her race is? Can I look
You
at her and
you
tell what her race?
you can roll an investigation check as you're getting punched. Yes.
She's just punching you, and you're like, oh wait.
You take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Hold on. Can I get the investigation or
Yes, you can.
no? I get punched.
Yeah, she
Punch.
punches you in the ribs. And she's like, you lose kind of like all your brain function for a moment. It's just like, it's way too much pain because the ribs are kind of cracked.
Kind of sits down and coughs like, why? Why is always
She lets loose of your collar, right? And she says, because you broke my realm.
just trying to be a good guy, just trying to be a nice person, good guy, why do I always fall for this? As he rolls over and like puckers over. Do I remember that God's name that made me or whatever, or prison me or release me?
Roll for it, history.
Is that with advantage or no?
Yes. Kind of trying to fetch your faint memories.
Yeah, papa.
There's an 18, boom, and
Yeah.
a 10.
Well, not a name. You could still describe her.
The person that let me out of here?
No.
The outer spirit?
No.
Who is that history check on? Who is that on?
Well, your creator. Your creator in dark.
What?
Who brought you to the side of Shar? The kind of crystalline glass mirror guy with the blackened liquid.
That's who the history check is on.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I know about him is someone created someone.
Someone created you.
And I don't know his name.
Or brought you to your existence. You never asked for it.
I just call him the creator. I guess I'll refer to him as the creator, and he knees over his legs and says, the creator always said, "A girl will be my downfall," as he rolls around on the sand from getting punched.
She laughs for a moment. Just like, maybe? Depending. Well, whatever. Who are you talking about?
Tries to catch breath from getting punched in the nuts, just like, oh, wait, she punched me in my chest. Why am I
In the
so...
ribs.
See, that tells
Yeah,
you that
I was waiting.
It's worse.
that tells you right there that I'm used to getting hit in the nuts during a bunch of campaigns. That's what that tells me.
Yeah, I kind of like expected for the nuts
Yeah,
too,
I
but
expected it.
he
I
said the
just thought
chest, and
about
I was like, darn.
him getting kicked in the nuts every single time. He's
Everybody
always
expected. Nobody expected the Spanish inquiry ribs.
Johnny Bravo. I gave Johnny.
Spanish ribs.
Spanish
Yeah,
squid ribs.
holds
Oh
ribs,
no.
holds ribs, and says that could have been. I guess it could have been worse, as he thinks that it could have been. It could have been there, but he says at least it's the ribs and not my. Don't have plate armor for that right now, so wouldn't really be able to take one of those shots. As he,
Plated nutsack. That's one item that
yeah,
he will invest in.
yeah.
You could hit my nuts, but you won't hurt me. Not anymore.
But yeah, he just catches his breath for a moment from hurting his ribs. He says, "You sure got a way of showing your sarcasm, don't you? Unless you were actually trying to hurt me. I mean, all I've done was try to sweep this sand for you. I try my best at what I do. If you give 110% that would succeed, right? At least that's what the creator said. Give 110%, and you could always be successful. Maybe, maybe if you give 110% to helping you restore this garden place, maybe you would at least be happy here if you can't get out."
She looms over you, right? And she gives you a hand as you're kind of prone.
Takes her hand. Oh, thank you. That when you get she body Jugo tossed me over her shoulder or some shit and into fucking.
No, you get up.
Thank you.
She gives you
Now,
a very like weird stare for a moment, and then just goes back inside.
oh well, he continues to do sand and looks up at Dios now that something has changed about like remembering things, and he says, taps Dios like, "Sorry, bud, I just thought I was doing the Shar thing, right? I don't even know what's going on.
He's
If you
frozen.
ever
He
do come,
seems unconscious, non-moving. The purple
yeah,
is still glowing.
yeah, he
That's
taps him.
interesting.
He taps him and he says, purple's still going. What do I know about that? Can he be healed in any way?
Investigation.
Jesus fucking Christ, holy fucking investigations, killing me."
Wait, if you roll high on this is gonna be hilarious because then you're gonna.
I mean, oh,
Well, you know whatever this purple thing is keeping him kind of alive of sorts. You don't see any twitches, but you don't you feel like he's not dead. You still kind of sense whatever he
do I
is.
see? Did I see her playing with wires and stuff?
Yeah, she's inside playing with things.
Um, Walks in and says, "About the statue there. Can I give you a hand with that? I'll try to give her the help action so she can roll with advantage, or at least try to."
You're not proficient
Yeah,
in
Both.
investigation, are you?
nah. Is it an
No.
investigation?
You need to be proficient to give the help action in the skill.
Okay.
I am, and you both know me. Refer to me by my name.
Yeah, he says, "Is there any way I can help you make your work a little easier? I'm not too tech savvy, but I can do what I can. Of
She
course, after I
she
finish the
kind of
dust, of
tenses
course."
up her hands right around the wire. It goes like really stretched for a moment, and she puts down the wire like violently on the table, like almost smacking it down. She looks at you and she says, "Well, get out of my house, please. Sweep the
He
sand. I
does.
don't care. I don't need help, and definitely not from you.
Yeah, he does.
Whatever it is gonna destroy my realm probably. So fuck off."
Yeah, she's pissed. He says, "If it's destroying your realm, why are you trying to bring it back?"
Well, it's your only ticket out of here. I don't know how yet, but probably is. It's probably here for a reason. Because I don't know, I killed thousands of them. And I
Well,
haven't seen any for the past like 100 years. And no one turns up. For no reason
well,
whatsoever. Wherever from. I don't know. I don't care. It's here. So
why?
it probably has something to do with you.
So, if I'm the issue, right? Why save me when maybe I belong? Maybe I need to stay. Did you ever think about that?
Bullshit. I'm not staying in this realm with you.
Wait, I don't even know you.
Better so. She smiles.
I don't even know you. This is our first time meeting. Why are you so hostile? I've not done anything but show you how show you hospitality. Try to help you with your dust. Try to come in here and assist you with what I can, and you just
She
flip
gets
off.
out a 2x4 from one of the crates. Well, I should beat some sense into you then. Maybe you remember with a good concussion.
Looks at how many nails. Looks at how many nails are in
None.
that 2x4.
None.
Oh, nails. Yeah, he'll
No, it's
take
gonna
that.
suck. It's gonna suck more because she's gonna hit you
Yeah,
more with it.
yeah. I mean, there's no nails. He doesn't know yet. He says, "Oh, piece of wood. That's rather interesting." Tell me, what is it shaped a certain way, Dad, or
No,
anything?
it's just a straight 2x4. It's like
How
some
long is it?
4 foot.
Okay, he says, "Oh, well, if you need help carrying that, I can help you do so." And as he gets probably gonna get smacked, but I mean, it's the
She
carry.
throws it at you. Roll me a dex save.
Tries to catch it. Dex.
Yeah, roll for it.
Dexterity save.
DC 19.
Nope.
Yeah, you get hit by it. It's
How much damage?
it's her unarmed strike, so it's 1. As you get it like to the side of your face, as it falls to the side, right? And she points out and points at the kind of sideways collapsed roof.
Yeah.
Look what you can
Can,
damage
can
the
he
property.
can he attempt? Yes, probably heavy as shit. But can he attempt to put that back? The rough, like try to put that back where it belongs.
Sure, it's an athletics.
Yeah. 17.
Yeah, you could do it. And
Yeah, he puts it back. I put it back.
well, you don't have nails, so you just basically balance it on it, so that's fine
I,
for now.
I go back and look for nails. Is there any in a bucket or anything? Perception check.
Yeah, perception.
17.
Yeah, you could find some.
And I try to attempt, I guess, to hammer it back. I guess. Are you still doing training skills, Dad? In the game, where you still
Yes.
train?
You can still train for basically this is for carpenter's tools.
Yeah. Can I attempt to get that nail back?
Sure, yeah.
What check would that be?
Sleight of hand.
Okay, so natural fucking 20.
Let's go.
Fucking crit. Yeah,
Yeah.
crit.
Nice.
Yeah, you can do it. You fix the roof and you use the nail.
Yeah, it's my first nat 20. Jesus Christ. On a raw 0 check, too. It's a flat 20. 0, no modifier, nothing. Just
Gets
straight.
into a fight, fights giant worm, fights raging robot, has to put in nail. This is my time to shine.
Yeah, yeah, he puts it back up. He seemed pretty confident. Like, does anything else need think as he looks at the hammer, like, I'm really good at nailing things. Is anything else need nailed down?
She looks at you and she says, "Well, your skull. Apart from that, don't break anything that you can't fix."
I could do so much if you would just die.
Do I feel like I get lucky with that, or do I feel more like I think I can do it, or does it feel like that? No, that was just luck. Does it feel like kind of like that? Because it would depend on if he tries or not, or tries to nail things down or continue. Does he feel more like the nat 20? Does it feel more like, oh, I'm naturally good at this, or is it like, man, I may have gotten lucky with that one? How does that?
You could probably do it again 1 in 20 tries, yes.
Okay. Yeah, he looks around. Passive perception. Anything else need nailed down?
No, nothing you could fix with carpentry right on the spot, no.
Okay. He puts the nails and hammer back, and then after this, he's gonna attempt to try to at least find food or dig around there. He's gonna do nature or survival or learn about the environment. What check would that be?
Survival at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably not gonna happen. 10 or 11, probably 10 does not do it.
You kind of pick up a bit of the sand and you feel it's so dry. As it kind of runs through your hand, you feel it almost like salt, right? It drains the water from your hand innards, right? It's just like, that feels disgusting. And you kind of like look at the sand fall down and the wind shifts like multiple times as it falls down. It's just like this environment is weird. It seems to be shifting the entire time, which makes sense on the traveling. You traveled into multiple different directions and still came back at the same place.
All right. So I do remember something. The crab. Remember the crab we killed?
Correct.
Is that still edible?
Well, yeah, but that is like the fuck far away somewhere.
It's still there. I'm presuming maybe it's not. Can do I remember the type of creature and where that creature would be?
Well, it's a
Uh,
stone crab. It's made from stone.
but there's meat in there in the inside of it, right? Or is it just stone all the way
It's
around?
just,
It's shell.
yeah.
Is it just the shell that's stone, or is
No,
it
it's a stone creature. It's like an elemental.
okay? So no living life lives out here. May I roll a
Not
nature
really.
check to find out?
Well, no.
No, nature or
There's
survival
there's no
to find out.
nature that you look around. You see, you've
Okay.
seen in the cabin, there's a cactus and some like minor plants, maybe an aloe, but that's about it.
Does a cactus
Mhm.
look? Does it look like the cactus look important? Right. Probably something she holds on to, right?
Yeah.
All right. Looks at the cactus. Does a cactus seem like it's like living, like water? Like does it? That is a normal cactus that would suck up water or something like that in there.
Probably it's like 2 inches large.
Okay, he just looks at it and can he roll a check to see how that thing's surviving?
I bet it's got a good personality.
Um, sure. Yeah, you can roll me a nature check for that.
No, never mind.
She looks at you, looking at the cactus. It's just like, hey, well, you found my one plant that I have around.
He looks at her and he says, "Maybe if we can figure out how this thing survives,
It lives off
maybe
acid.
is it does it give water like a normal
No,
cactus or
not really.
no?"
Well, its spikes are pretty much acid crystals. They suck. Trust me.
Hmm.
Well, I'm growing it with
How
the
do
rain that falls.
how do you stay alive here? As he doesn't know what she is. Jesus, how does someone like you survive here?
Well, I don't require that much maintenance as long as I don't, do some physically strong activities. Saving whatever you did to that body was a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you planning to do something with this body here? I didn't know. I can kindly
Well, it was
disinhabit it.
promising. Uh, Tabriel? I- She smiles for a moment and looks away and just says, well, I danced with him. That's about that.
Well, I can give this back to you.
Well, it's
Oh
not
yes, here's your
much use unconscious.
dead
And I don't
corpse.
think that whatever liquid is leaking out of it is gonna help me.
Yeah. Um, this stuff isn't harmful to you or anything, is it?
Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna eat it.
I mean, does it spread? Besides, like, how far does this stuff spread before it spoos? Like, and how far does it go before it can cause some serious damage?
What? Spread?
Yeah, I mean, things like these usually spread, from my mind. Curses and things of that sort
Well,
spread.
it's not a curse. It's just what
Oh,
whose
I
body
see.
is.
Oh, it's made of this stuff.
Yeah.
Ah, who?
Yuck.
Who's that?
You don't know. It's out of character.
Yeah, he asked the character. I said, who? Because he don't know.
Grace never hear the name Shihu. She looks at you
Huh?
really questioning.
Did she say? Did she say it belongs to Shahoot? Does she? The character
No.
does. Oh, okay.
Well, his
Well
name
then,
is Tabriel, and I danced with him. That's about it. That's what she says.
who's that? Who's Gabrielle? It's a dude with a girl's name.
No, with a T.
Oh, Tabriel.
Yeah.
A guy with a T for name for Tabriel.
Yeah.
That's the guy's name.
That is
Well, I
what
guess
he
my
named
name is.
himself when I asked him.
I guess my name is Hayel. I guess I don't want people confusing me with horses, so I want to say about this guy.
She
Like,
she
hey,
she
people.
chuckles for a moment. At least Craven was cool. Hey, Yell sounds weird.
Yeah,
Did you give
kind of
this
gets.
name to yourself?
I mean, I don't know much about myself. All I know is the creator, and Craven, that guy, the Grace. He sounds really like I could use him right about now. Maybe I regret what I did, purging him into the, you know, giving my grace away.
Oh,
Yeah,
you. Ah, okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Okay.
yeah, he's in a sea of
She
souls now.
she she smiles and looks at the like she's in the hammock, right? And she smiles and looks at the roof.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. I just thought about something, and she smiles wide.
Oh yeah, he's in the Sea of Souls now, which is yeah, yeah. I mean, I lost my grace, so I'm powerless. I mean, hence why the body and being immortal is actually not so bad. Actually, you become a
I
better
hope it
person.
fixes what he broke. Probably not, though.
Yeah, but points to desert, referring
Yep,
to that.
yep, yep.
Can I roll an insight check, DM, or history check, or
History.
is that a
What do you want
history?
to? What do you want to find out?
I want to find out if he goes to the Sea of Souls, does that? Does it, the flower and things start to blossom again somewhere on this plane, or does life start again?
Religion.
Can I use a divine intervention?
Yeah, sure.
That
Only
check never worked.
you only
That
have
check never
two of
worked.
them.
Yeah, it never works though. Yeah, see, that check never
You
works.
just rolled really low on that. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't. No, if broken is broken. A tap of magic on a planar scale doesn't come back.
I mean, it's been reinhabbed. Well, I guess to my character's knowledge, I guess with a 5.
It's so very unlikely that it doesn't happen like thousands upon thousands of years. So why would it just spontaneously just do it from one day to another?
Well, it depends on
Would need a vast amount of magic to be poured exactly here for a specific reason.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go for a gamble here. I'm gonna do something. This is swinging for the left fence, but it's about to be a hail. Let me. I just thought of something.
Sure.
Let me try it and see if it works. I mean, it's kind of stupid, but at the same time, kind of goofy. I don't know how it's gonna go. So, do I know? Okay, so I know magic infuses this plane, right? I know magic
Magic
is
should infuse.
okay. So what he's gonna
It lives off acid, so does it have water? No, what do you mean?
is it just a cactus? Is the cactus radiating any kind of magic from it? The cactus itself is that an arcana?
Roll Arcana.
Roll arcana check. Okay.
Yes. Very skill roll heavy game today. I'm very sorry.
Nope.
Hey,
Nope.
Phantom. What do you do? What do you do in chat? Well,
Nope.
another murder. Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah, you have no clue. Well, it's nature, but that's very slim
Um,
in this vast amount of desert. That's probably why it's inside as well. It's probably not even surviving the heat or the
he
sun
tries
outside.
something. He is going to. I mean, for all he knows, right? Like he casts magic here. He's innately tough. Like he's innately proud. Like, he doesn't know. So he goes out into the sand where he's sweeping, kind of like first of all, does the cactus brew any seeds or anything? Is there any seeds or anything that at the bottom of the pot or anything? Do I need to roll something for?
No, there's not.
Okay, no seeds, so it doesn't leave off any kind of like refurbished growth of soil. Even can I take a little bit of a soil?
Well, it's ash.
But can I take a little bit of that?
Mm,
Just a tad bit.
Sleight of hand.
He asked her. No, he's not going to steal it. He's going to ask her, may I borrow some ash from this cactus? Just a little.
I think it needs it more than you.
Oh, well, he doesn't. I mean, yeah, he just won't do it then. And she says that. Just, yeah. He says, I was going to try something just with a little bit of ash. Does it not spew off its own ash or where does this come from?
I made it.
And how did the cactus grow? Did you make the cactus grow too?
I found it in a cave.
You found the ash along with the cave?
No.
Found the ash in the cave? So you're a smart girl. So how did you manage to make this ash for it to grow?
Well, I burned clothing.
Points to looks at herself as he has no clothing. When she says that, just
Not
boxers, just like
yours, just, any piece of cloth I could find over a few thousands of years.
and then what
Enough
did
for
you
a
do?
pot. Well, I got myself a big metal sheet and then I carried it under the protection of the sun here. Well, things you do
Um,
when you get a lot of time.
what can you take me to this cave? Maybe we can find some more of this ash or another cactus.
She looks at
Maybe
you and she shakes her head, right? And she says, "Well, things are constantly moving. You can run into the desert for hours and not find anything, or days, or weeks, or years.
You didn't map your.
You can run. You can't. It moves. I don't know how it does it.
Does your? You seem to have a home here. Does that actually move as well?
It
Does
does.
your home move? No.
It does.
Does this place have a center point? Maybe a place where it doesn't, where something doesn't move. He looks at the glass. You said there's a glass structure dead, right?
Yeah.
What's it look like?
You look outside. It's further away than before.
But what's it look like? Did I see like what it
Well,
what
it's
it
like
said?
a plateau, like a mountain.
Does it seem like there's anything in there, like a doorway or anything that goes inside of this mountain?
It's way too far away. It's
Yeah,
barely on the horizon.
it's the one we created.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, the only thing
Um,
that didn't move was the place where I found, and he points at kind of your clothing.
Dios or me?
No, well, Tabriel.
So this person that I'm inhabiting,
Hmm.
he seems to be able to see this place, how it truly is.
Well, he came here through a metallic kind of. How do I explain it? It's a pit of lava with a spire in it and some runic symbols and a weird liquid that when I touch it, just basically droops almost through my hand back into its place. It
Does it look
shed
like this?
some weird
Point to it.
magic, and I spent some few weeks there. And when it lit up, I came there, and well, he teleported into there, but he couldn't teleport out of there. So I
Points to it.
saved him from the lava, and then I made my way back because I had no way of taking him through the sands without him basically dying. So
Yeah,
he did his own devices, and I
he
patched him up a little bit.
he
Apart
points to
from,
his wounds like this stuff.
hmm?
Points to the goop that's coming out of him like this stuff is what he used to do the portal thing. This is the magic that he used.
No, I don't know, staff and rope, and he had a bolt to his neck. I don't know how he did that. He didn't have a crossbow. Can't tell.
Deus is cackling in his grave.
Um, he says, "Do you have a way? Do you have the way to bring the Dios back?" I believe I owe him
Well, I'm
apology.
still figuring it out. There's something latched into whatever is his frame of creation, and I never seen the model. It seems old instead of everything that was thrown in here.
Why are you so frustrated with his kind? You seem to be frustrated about
Well,
him.
it's the kind that just came to my realm when all my plants were dying.
That's it. Okay, I see why now. Yeah, he's
She's
gonna with that.
she seems mad. She seems
Yeah,
mad. You don't see her eyes under her kind of like hair, and she's like grits her teeth.
yeah. He's gonna try to do something. He goes outside to the sand, right? And for
Hmm.
all he knows, he learned a little bit about the place. He tries to do damage to himself, like innately, like channel his shadow magic from himself, from Shar, to try to get a cactus or some plant to grow as he take damage or whatever he's got to do to make something grow. Whether he's got to tap into the shadow weave and take damage. Or
What are you using to hurt yourself?
shadow. I'm just trying to do some DM stuff. You said I had access to the shadow weave because I'm a sorcerer, so
Yes.
I can open it up and I kind of try to spew as much of the shadow weave into this place as possible so I can get life to grow. But I will take
An
damage
Arcana check.
myself. Come on, Arcana. Let's see. 13. Is it enough?
Beats it by one. You don't
Oh,
take damage.
you said what?
You beat it by one, as you don't take damage from it, and you seep
What
this
is this?
kind of like blackened liquid. It's gray, almost. Bunch of like faces in it, as it almost droops like water a little bit onto the sand and creates some mud.
There's like that. That's something.
It has an
I,
imprint of like a distorted face with no eyes and no teeth.
Very creepy.
Oh yeah,
it's mud. It's mud though.
it's mud, like a
Very creepy,
handful.
bud.
Handful of
Got
mud.
this.
Great. Um. Yeah. So is it how thick is it? How big is it? How much
It
is it?
fills one of your hands. Like when you scoop it up, if you were to scoop it up out of the ground, it's gonna be one hand full, one full
Is
hand.
that is this is the first of this stuff that I've seen here, right?
Yes, apart from the ash, it's like the first thing that contains liquid, separate from
Um,
this cactus that presumably holds some kind of acid.
yeah. He goes and shows Grace, like, look, it weakened me, but I managed to get at least some life here, as he shows in the mud.
Well, it's not life; it's a start, I guess.
Yeah, it's some start. So I wonder, this is considered liquid. Do you think that? I mean, I know your cactus lives off ash. Do you think that it can drink this? It is arcanely.
She shrugs and just like, I'm only here for visits, not our nature person.
Well, yeah. I
Too
mean,
keen on that.
your plant, your plants all died. So, I mean, at least I know that you're little. I can hear you a little. Can I roll an insight check to see if she was upset about the plants dying?
Yeah, sure.
Would that be insight, or do I just know by her tone? Passive insight will pick that up, or is that a roll?
Yeah, the passive would probably pick it up. She's not particularly mad about it. You would figure out it's not her realm.
She just wants out of here.
Yeah.
Then. Okay.
Hypocrite.
Um,
Trying to send me out, and you're trying to get out yourself. And you sneaking.
yeah.
And I wake up.
But that's totally what. Yeah. He says, would nature here at least make you happy? At least if it reminded you of your home. At least until we figure out how to get you out of here, we could at least figure out, how to keep you comfortable here. At least we could do. And I'm sure a bunch of sand is not the way you want to look at things. So this is a start. At least make it comfortable for you until we get you out of here. I mean, I don't know what Craven did. I'm clearly not him. Uh, just I just know that you don't want to be here, and no one should be held prisoner in a place they don't want to be. Now, I don't know what Craven did or whatever he's done, but surely no one should be locked up. I mean, I'd hate it if I was stuck somewhere. You're trying to help other people, but what about yourself?
My life is just gonna suck. That's how it's going to be.
You said
Because
what?
problems I didn't do.
Wait, can you say that again?
Yeah, she just said basically her life is just gonna suck from now on because of problems she didn't do.
So why are you being punished for something you didn't do? That's not right.
The universe isn't right, that's just how that works.
Well, even
I
the
guess
universe.
I'm just the one to take the punishment instead of somebody else, which is fine.
Well, that
Just gonna
Craven guy is gone. Yeah, he's in the
she
Sea of Souls.
she basically points out like a finger gun, right? And she looks at you and she says, "You might not be him, but you're still responsible."
Yeah, and the best I can do is at least atone for what I've done, right? And this is my way of doing it. If it were up to me, I would stay here so you could get free.
Insight
As
check.
I mean,
He's gonna roll one
oh,
against you.
I'm just saying he doesn't have Craven. This has changed as his character is. You said I didn't have any other shard things. I mean, this is
So it is the truth. What are you trying to do?
insight check. 21. Crit.
Okay, she needs to roll against that. Okay, let's see.
That's nat 20.
Wisdom though.
Why is it an
It's
insight and not a
still
perception
high.
check?
No, she incites you on your words.
I'm telling the
You
truth.
figure it out that she does.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth. This is not Craven. Trying to show people the difference here, like trying to show Madison, everyone the difference. It's not Craven.
Well, I don't know. You broke a lot of things. Or
Well,
whatever.
I points to pillar he fixed. Well, I started with that as he points to the pillar he fixed
Well,
on
you
the roof.
broke it.
Yeah. So if I broke anything else around here, or Craven broke anything else around here, why don't we just fix it? And then maybe we can get you out of here. I'd
Fine.
start by getting at least some of this mud here. I mean, oh wait, you don't.
She hands you like a metal scrapped bowl to put the mud in.
Yeah, he does so. Would you like a drink? He says.
What? There's nothing around here, and I don't need that.
Mud has water. Well, he drinks it. I mean, it still is a liquid. So do I consider being refreshed? I drink the mud
Drink the
as it is liquid.
The
Well, it's
scary
wet
mode?
sand. It's not water on sand.
Oh well, that was worth a try.
Put your
So
lips to it and try to suck some liquid out of it. You get some like a drop of liquid as it has like your mouth imprint on it, and she's like, I wanted to put the cactus in that, but now I'm reconsidering my choices.
well, sorry, I needed to taste if it was good. I mean, I'm also suffering here. I mean, I
Yeah,
was
you're
worth a try.
probably more than me. She looks at you and she's like, he had equipment on himself. I don't know if it's not theirs. She just looks through your basically your coat.
I mean, he looks down, lets her go through the pockets like this isn't even mine. I
Hmm.
mean,
It's empty, so hmm. She tries to figure out what and how he did that.
may I help her?
Proficiency in religion?
Nah.
Nope, she doesn't.
I, yeah, shit.
Somebody can help you somewhere.
Magic casters. Don't know.
I mean,
Okay.
I do have some magical talents. I don't know if I'm gonna call myself a caster though. I just do
Not
what I can.
you. She
Oh,
points at kind of the black liquid on your ribs.
oh, that. Well, in any case, if you, like I said, if you want this back, I know it's got a couple of miles on it, but
So
I mean,
I'm just probably gonna search for a place. She grabs like a scroll or two from like a scroll case, including the scroll case from the shelf, right? She puts it on her back, right? And she goes outside. I'm just gonna go and try to find a place. See if that does something. You know,
you want me to
always
come along? Do you need some company?
persuasion.
Okay. Persuasion, persuasion, persuasion. Don't that one. Something I actually 20.
Well, no, she doesn't consider you a friend, and she looks at you and she shakes her head. She's like, I don't particularly enjoy your company.
That's fine.
She points at um the kind of purple guy that calls himself Diaz, right? And maybe you can work on him in the meanwhile. Whatever. Don't break anything. Don't
Yeah,
snap
I mean, I
anything in
don't.
half. I don't care about the rest. If you disassemble him, I can probably assemble him. I did it once.
I can try, but I can't guarantee any promise. I mean, I'm not really good at this kind of thing, but I can try.
Tools in the
I mean,
shed. Don't break anything. As she wads off into what appears to be like windy sands.
okay.
She
Does it?
bolts
Yeah.
like she runs.
He says, "Don't get yourself into too much trouble." He mutters to himself as he says, "Oh, Creator, why you bring me here to this godforsaken place?" He says, "Never understand woman, never will. Don't understand how they are. Why, Creator, why did you bring me to this forsaken place?" That's what he says.
De-escalating the sense of danger.
Dios, I'm sorry, brother, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Now you get to experience what I felt when Don Sanjay.
Um, yeah, yeah. So what do I have to do to
Okay,
help
first
this
of all, you need to try to figure out what is wrong with him, probably, right?
investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
Not one, I don't know shit. So I'm just gonna go run
Well,
some laps.
there's some weird purple glyphs, and you don't know what any of it means. You're not a wizard.
Well, I can at least go open up the shed and set up what she wants, right?
Sure, yeah,
There's
you
something
can.
about the shed.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, tools are in the shed, she said.
15 perception check.
Yeah, you can find some tools.
What's in there?
Tinker's tools, carpenter's tools, potter's tools for some reason, navigators, calligraphy, map maker's tools in general. You would find a few hacksaws, anything you need for some like wrenches, physical appliances. Anything specific you're looking for?
Is there any like scrap like? Does she have any scrap like sword parts or anything laying around in there?
No, but there is a kind of mace on the shelf.
But that's not mine though. So yeah, he leaves that alone because that's technically not. Does it look scrap like dusty, like it hasn't been used in a while, or
It's
does it
dusty.
just? Man, I roll an insight check to see what made that if that's something that fuck he wouldn't know fucking that. Um, yeah, he's just gonna leave because he doesn't know as a kid. He doesn't know what the fuck. So yeah, he
You
just
do
leaves
see
it there.
some wood there, though, and you could probably make yourself like a club with some stone if you can break it outside. Some sandstone.
Something. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I gather as much tools as I can for not only Dios's operation, but anything I can use except for the mace, of course, because that looks expensive. Anything that's not expensive looking that I can scrap together for a sword or club, any kind of weapon, simple. I don't care.
Yeah, you
Something
could
I
make
can.
yourself a wooden club from a few 2x4s and a carpenter's tools. Roll me a sleight of hand.
No,
You have tools. Roll with advantage.
that's probably not gonna happen, bro. It's both up 12. I mean, that's a little bit better.
Well, it's very crude. It's a club. It has a -1 to damage and attack rolls. Yes, it is very
Uh,
crude and has some splinters. It's basically like you bundled up 4 2x4s and kind of like scraped a little bit on the edges to make like a handle round piece, but it has a bunch of splinters and it's just like it's very, very awkward, but it's gonna be better than barehanded.
yeah, well, it has a -2 to attack.
-1
Oh,
and
okay. Well,
damage.
yeah, it's better than nothing. Any you said she has does she have any old scrap metal?
She does, but there seems to be too small to make anything useful out of it. And it's a bunch
Is
of
it
electronic components.
it's not big enough to like put underneath my arm like my shirt or something for plating, like just like put
Mm,
underneath my clothes or like plate like it'll be weak, but
um,
it
y-
something.
roll me a perception check.
Okay. Just wanted to put plates under my arm like my shirt and things. Like it's not full plate, but it's like making armor homemade with duct tape and shit. The fucking is in case you get shanked. Perception check
Yes.
11.
Well, it seems to have this same kind of structure of the components that is in the statue on the guy that named
Okay.
himself Diaz.
Yeah, well he takes that because that's something she'll need.
Yeah, it's some green weird boards and there's wires hanging out of it. Seems like
Yeah.
it seems very bendy and brittle.
Yeah. He just takes all he needs from that he thinks that she'll need anyway. Starts putting a place out for her and sets it up for her at least because he doesn't know have no
You
idea how to
spread it
start.
out on the table.
Yeah, yeah, he does so very neatly though.
Yeah, like you place one down and then 1 2 inches apart, pretty
But she
much
doesn't
in
have
like a square grid.
so she doesn't have any junk metal though in there besides Dio's parts.
No, but you have seen a big metal construction that seems like a box almost at the side here.
Okay, can I look in it?
Yeah, you can.
Passive perception 11 or is a world report?
Investigation.
Yeah, I need to start reading books. Or
Yeah.
15.
Well, you look at it, it's a big metal box and it has some soft parts on the bottoms, and it looks like some kinds of, I don't know. It's a big metal box with some soft things under it. It
Yeah,
seems to
where
be whatever it is, it's not working and it doesn't seem like anything you've seen before.
does it look like she'll miss it? Like something that she
Well, it's
doesn't want me to.
large and it has some like what appears to be like almost trapdoors open in the front and in the back.
How big is the box?
Some like 4 by 6 meters or more, and it's like twice your height.
And it's metal, right?
It's metal. It's metal on
Can
the
I roll?
outside.
Can I roll an insight check to see if she'd be upset? He said don't break anything, and that's technically what I want to do is break. So yeah, he doesn't do it because that's breaking something when he asked me not to. Yeah, he just gathers the parts for it, makes that club, I guess, and I guess the mace. Yeah, fuck. Well, she that doesn't belong. Yeah, he just doesn't take that. Does it? Yeah, he just doesn't take it. That's not something he.
Yeah, it's a club
Um,
-1. So
yeah, yeah. Anything else in the shed, or anything else I can do around here? Clean up this place or something?
well, there's sand inside. Still
Yeah, he
have
just.
that dust sweeper
Yeah,
kind of thing. It seems to
yeah.
be like some like crude-ish feathers
You say I have.
attached to a piece of wood and a string kind of binding it to it.
You say
Almost
I have
glued.
carpentry tools right now, right?
You do.
I try to fix things around the house, like can I fix the doors, a door creaking or anything? Reinforce the door somehow. Is there anything that need hammer and nails that can reinforce the place a little bit?
Mm, I mean, apart from the roof that seems to have like like holes in them and indents, not really, but you could straighten that out.
Yeah, may I roll at least make that straight?
Athletics.
That's an athletics check.
Yes.
Carpentry tools with advantage.
Yes. Basically take the carpentry hammer and bash it in.
23.
Yeah, you could do it. It's hot on the fucking roof. It's reflecting the light upwards to kind of shield from the heat as you figure it out. As it is this kind of reflective kind of silver and metal. It's dusty and it has a bunch of like sand like on it, so it seems to collect heat more and more the more sand is on it. But you do get the bulges out of it.
Okay. How do the floorboards look? They're wooden floors. What kind of floors does she have?
Well, the wooden floors, it has this like 3 inch by 3 inch hole in it from the whatever she did to it.
I have old wood, right?
Yeah, you have
So
some wood you could patch that up with.
patch the hole. Yeah, that's what a carpentry woodwork.
Correct.
Okay. Athletics.
Yes.
23 and with advantage for tools. 23 does a 23 fix the hole.
Yeah. You tear out the old boards with the kind of backside of the hammer as you figure it out that it has a leverage point. It's just like, well, that's a lot easier with uh, like bare hands. It would have sucked. Like you would have squeezed your fingers so hard that it would probably snap, right? But with a hammer, it goes surprisingly easy for you.
Yeah, he likes the little hammer. He says, "Well, maybe we get out of here, or when I get out of here, maybe I can go be a carpenter somewhere or something."
Hey, I can build things.
Yeah, you see that he's actually talented with those tools. It's like, hey, maybe I can build stuff with carpentry tools. Is there any way I can use this to help with Dios in any way? As he finally discovers that he's actually quite good with the tools. Is there any armor bending or things that he needs straightened out on himself?
Well, he's been dealt a bunch of bludgeoning damage, so yes, he would be dented and bent. Yes.
Can I? Is that carpentry something I can straighten his armor and shine him with?
Just roll me one athletics check because it's Tinker's tools. You would need like a kind of like a winch to kind of bend it back, and it's pretty
Is
strong.
17?
Like yeah, just a
Is
straight
that good enough?
athletics. 17.
17. Yeah.
It's not breaking. It's not much better. It's a little more straight.
Kind of takes the back of the hammer and just perks him up a little bit, gets those bends and things out of him. Then tries to shine him a little bit.
Gets out the kind of like feather piece and just dust them off.
Yeah.
Sand off
Uh,
all of the crooks, and you definitely see the legs are asymmetrical. One of them has been probably worked on. Everything has pretty much been worked on, but the leg seems the most, well, asymmetrical. As the right
goes
leg seems to be made from something entirely different.
goes in and then see if Grace has any books on. Does she have any notes, any instructions on how to fix Dios? Maybe like, is there anything in there that she might
Well,
have
there is
hold of?
some few papers in it. Roll me an investigation check. You need to
13.
understand the papers. Not too bad. It's a bunch of jargon and it's a bunch of words you don't really get. It's just like a bunch of long words that are very technical. There are not an awful lot of pictures. It's most likely like descriptive text, and it's just like and your head hurts a little bit. It's just like
Yeah. Intelligence is not the greatest. He's got 10, so I mean, it's not super smart, but it's not dumbass either.
hmm.
But like, yeah, is there anything as regards to his outer core though, like things that would be like a diagram, not as much as he works on the inside, but on the outside of him.
No, but you could probably make one.
Anything I can do with carpentry tools to help armorify him somehow
You could give him wooden armor.
over top of the metal armor or underneath.
Yeah, you could probably like nail it to the frame.
What would that make him more durable?
Probably, harder to break, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I guess I'd put wood armor over top of his metal armor. Then I guess yeah,
Yeah, roll me an athletics check.
24.
You could do it. There's nails punching through his mainframe now, but there's
Yeah.
wooden boards on the arms and the kind of chest and the legs to some degree. Diaz,
I
you
mean,
can add 5 temporary hit points and a +1 to AC.
DLs does.
Yes,
DLs, are you there? Is he there?
I hope so.
I
Um,
am. I'm witnessing the horror, but being unconscious at the same time.
Yeah.
add +1 to AC, and then
And 5 temporary hit points.
5
If
temporary.
the temporary hit points break, you lose the 1 to AC.
Okay. The armor does not count as heavy armor, does it?
No,
Okay, so I can't.
it's medium
Well, I'm
armor,
unconscious.
but technically.
What's his AC now? What is like 14 with the +1?
No, it's the 12.
Plus
The armor,
+1's 13.
no, it's a 12 with the +1.
Okay. Um. Okay, so it's through his mainframe. It's not too far damaged, though, is it? Like to the point where she can't get in there.
Well, there's no liquid out of it, and it's just like there's some nails in them. I don't think you broke anything. Nothing cracked. Did a squeaking noise when you punched the nails in, but that's about it. Like
Um.
a like metal on metal.
So after that being said, I'm just until she gets back, I just gonna clean the place up a little bit, get it tidy, get ready for her a little bit. It's the least I could do. I
Okay,
did something.
what you have seen, the inside seems fairly clean. What appears to be dirty is the kind of roof, what was reflective.
Yeah, I go up to the roof and I start cleaning the roof.
Okay, an athletics check and a con save because you've been outside and
Yeah.
bodily working.
Yeah. Let's do the con save. 24 on the con save
Yeah, you're
and
good. And athletics for cleaning?
12. Is that a 2? Is that do I roll with advantage or no?
No, it's you
It's
take your
12.
sweetest time, but you're shrugging through the heat, but you're sweating bullets, all right?
I'm immortal, right?
Yes.
So I have to urinate. I'm assuming.
You don't have a liquid intake. You're thirsty and you're hungry.
So yeah, what I'm saying is if I, drink I mean, it's kind of disgusting, but I mean, survive, you can do that
No,
to
Shivu's
survive.
body doesn't need to be.
Okay. Well, I guess that's not the thing. Okay.
You
It's
also
great
kind
having.
of like you think about it, it's just like you mortals not like use whatever latrine or whatever, right? And you kind of like feel on your like where your bladder should be, and you can roll me a medicine check.
Real quick, Dead.
Yes.
Um, I had or I was looking at my AC because I thought it was weird that it was still at 11.
Huh?
I have a -2, but I did not put a source. Was that from when I lost my leg?
That was when you lost your internal armor from Warforged. So change that to -1.
Okay.
So it is a medicine check. You say
Yes.
it's a 16.
You look around and you kind of try to figure out how your body works, and you find no uh, manly or womanly parts.
Ah, interesting. Okay. Um. So Dale's leg missing.
No.
Okay. So his feet, something's missing on Dale's, right? Like pieces of himself.
Well, he doesn't seem to be well, complete. There seems to be a lot of scrapped parts, parts in places that don't seem to be fitting there, but you can't really figure out where they should be. And also, like, the legs are asymmetrical and made from different materials. While the right one is kind of like from this bronze kind of metal. The left one is in this purple.
He does something, yeah, yeah. I mean, he feels bad that Dio's in a situation because of him, right? So yeah, he's willing to take damage. He steps into the shadow realm again as he felt something. He is reluctant to do it, but Dios needs help, so he's gonna tap in and try to do
From
something
1
with
to
it.
10, how hard are you trying to?
Uh, he needs to at least. I do it relatively hard. I want him to at least help him in any way I can, like make him get him to walk or
Hmm.
maybe parts in him somehow. Do it for Grace. That way she doesn't
Try
have to
to
work.
bring him back from whatever state he is.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, roll for it. Arcana check. One,
It's his,
one,
it's his
1 to
fault.
10. How hard are you going?
5. Well, no,
Okay,
you know what? Yeah, you know what? I probably take damage, but like an 8.
an 8.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a Arcana check. DC 26.
Yeah, 7.
Um, this is gonna suck. It's probably gonna one-shot you. What's your
Yeah.
hit dice? It's D10s primarily, right?
Yeah.
It's 86. 8 to
That's one.
10. Yeah, it's probably gonna
Yeah.
knock you out on the spot.
Yeah, I didn't knock it out. It's okay. I tried.
Well,
Saving
you
throw?
you yeah, you're unconscious on the floor as this kind of backfires super hard. As
Yeah, I
you
mean,
you you, you said 8. This is an 8th level spell slot you tried to pull from the Shadow Wave.
yeah, damn. Okay.
Yeah, no, that shit backfires on your Arcana.
Yeah, Arcana's bad.
That's one
One
fail.
failed saving throw. And 2 death saving throws makes sense. Makes sense though, right? Because tapping into the shadow weave and things
Oh yeah.
makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's done.
he's gone. Yep. And unless Dad makes something happen, I don't know what Dad's gonna do here. But yeah, he goes.
Well,
He
you know
tries to bring it
everything
back.
goes black, and you resort back to the crystal as you see your soul kind of vapor out of the mouth of this guy, girl. You can't still wrap
Jehu.
your mind around it, whatever who his gender is, which is none. As this white-haired person, your blackened vapor kind of escapes from it and returns to what appears to be Diaz in to kind of the frame in between. You see a bunch of wires as you see this deep, deep glowing purple. As you see almost like pulsing veins through his entire system. Your eyes open, you find yourself in a almost the same location that you built your kind of castle in there. And you look around, everything has this kind of vines, this purple overgrow, and nothing seems alit. Everything has this kind of hue to it. As you wake up, you hear voices, memories, almost glitching throughout the mind as you feel that it's kind of Diaz kind of screaming in agony and pain.
Yeah, he did this to him, so he feels bad. So he tries to reach out to Deos, or at least tries to spark Deos's hard mainframe back again.
Roll me a spell attack.
Okay.
See how well your sensical connection is.
Spell attack DC. So I just roll any spell attack, doesn't matter.
Any spell attack, you can just click it on the spells up top. Spell
Yeah, I
attack and then
just
the dice.
Firebolt
20.
23.
Yeah, sure. You lash out to him as Diaz here. Feel this kind of purple flame, right? As you feel yourself falling basically through an endless, almost firmament of stars, right? Almost like falling
Mm.
through space. The colors of the flame change from purple to black for a moment as the pain kind of stings way harder, right? And you freeze up for a moment. Um, feel it's that necrotic energy that put you here. It enrages almost your internal spirit as you feel the pain.
Mm. Okay.
Hey, Yel, you have 1 hit point, and you're back at your hit point maximum inside the Crystal of Dios
Okay, so let's go ahead and heal myself up then.
to 1 hit
But
point.
no, I'll pop lay on hands. I have long rest.
Yeah.
35.
But yeah, it only takes effect after this. Dios, what are you doing?
So I'm still falling, right?
You feel like permanently falling. You can't even discern a direction. It's almost like when you close your eyes, you feel like falling in your bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
that. You can't really tell what direction, but it's frightening.
Okay. Um. Hmm.
You can also roll
Wh-
me an religion or arcana check of your choice.
Okay. Well, religion or arcana, huh?
Yep.
We're gonna go with arcana, cause yeah. Hopefully this goes out well. That's a 10.
No idea.
Uh,
Sucks for you.
gosh. I could. You know what? I'll use my lucky.
I think that's the second to last one you have, right?
No, because I didn't get to use my first one since I was technically dead.
Oh yeah,
Um, so I'll just use this one just to. Oh wait, I never had a long rest.
correct.
Oh, so I only have one more.
Yeah. I'm gonna use it on it?
Mm, you know what? Yeah, we'll make a gamble.
Yeah, re-roll it.
Okay. Um, may the dice be in our favor. 14.
Well, you feel not normal. You don't make any sense out of yourself being like a creation, a machine. You feel like something is like not alive, but something tempered with you probably.
Well, I was
Hmm.
try to bring him back, but
No, I'm guessing it's the virus.
Probably.
Hmm. Can I hear anything? Like, is it like
You hear constant white
giving me
noise.
information? White noise.
so do I
And I
know that
don't.
the purple energy? Do I know that that's the virus? The purple energy?
Hey, yeah, roll me an investigation.
Nope.
No clue.
Okay. So I hear white noise as the pain, which didn't
Stings
know I
up.
could feel that.
Yeah, goes from 9 to 11 for just a little bit, like some second, as the flames kind of spike up from purple to black, almost gray hue around you for a moment.
I see. Give me a second.
Boom, 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 boom. So yes, where's Dios? Oh, he left. Yeah,
No, he's muted.
mute
Just
himself.
gonna,
Oh,
just yeah, just gonna wait. Just gonna bring
yeah.
him back.
So Shahoot, I can't do the Shahoot thing yet, right? That body's just gone. I'm assuming.
Well, no, you're out of it.
Well, I can't repossess.
Well, everything is black. You need to see and touch it. As Diaz is currently immovable, you don't.
Yeah, because he's out. Yeah, because he's out of commission, right?
Correct. That is something you need to fix. From the inside, probably.
The DL's thing, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, but I rolled low on investigation. So, what happened when this purple stuff spread through him? Like, did anything happen? Did it burn or anything? Or I mean, that gives him pain somehow?
Well, you see this kind of purple vines grow everywhere. You see a bunch of rooms outside of this kind of castle. Kind of metallic floorways change from this kind of bronze and silver and metal that was there before, right? And the kind of blue and crystal that resembled his memory almost in liquid. Everything has this purple hue to it, and the floor pieces almost have this vine-like, thorn-like structure pierced through it. You with your passive would figure out that it's probably like adamantine metal. Like that shit is strong, usually.
Does this virus have an entity or a core? Can it communicate as he tries to yell out and he says, "What inhabits
Gonna
thy
touch
body?"
it?
Huh?
Gonna touch it?
No, I just talk to it to see if it can actually communicate, if it's capable of communication.
Well, you try to. Well, how do you try to make a connection with it without touching it?
I I just try to yell out like if it can communicate, if it has a voice, like talk
Mm,
to it.
well, what do you yell?
Yeah, it says, "Oh, other inhabited that's inhabiting this body, as well as I am. What do you want here, and why don't you let Dios reawaken?" He tries to ask it, try to figure out why he's.
Well, you're screaming out, but nothing happens.
Can I sense its intentions? Because I know it
Yeah,
wants to evolve me, but I want to figure out what it's trying to do at the moment.
that's what I was trying to do while you were gone. But
Yeah, sorry about that. I got called.
Investigation with disadvantage.
I can work with that. I'm gonna
Grace
roll
didn't
it.
plant that virus, did she?
The
What do I
virus
figure out,
Hey,
boss?
didn't
21.
respond to you.
did it? Hold on, you said it had vines and stuff in it, right?
Yes, but let me just get back to Diaz. You try to figure out it basically uses you almost like as a host. It can't let you die. It's basically forcing you to existence. This is why you feel all this pain. It's probably feeling it as well.
Did she say that?
It's just crazily Brazilian.
So right now it was a virus type of
Why?
relationship, but if I work with it, we might be able to achieve a symbiotic relationship.
Almost.
It it needing me to be alive to act as its host, and me needing to get stronger.
Pretty much, it needs you for it to exist. And
Right.
well, the more closer to death you are, the lesser it can do. Correct?
Okay. Um, is there? Let's see. So right now it's trying to keep me alive, but can I sense what's wrong with me at the moment?
You can't sense your own body. No.
Okay, so I would have to just guess that something's up with my body.
Yeah.
Can I try to lean into, and not like physically lean into, but like lean into the power of the virus to try to help it wake me up, even if just temporarily?
Uh, Constitution saving throw, Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, okay, this might hurt. Uh, con saving throw
Yes.
and wisdom.
Yes.
Okay, 24 and 16.
Okay. Roll me D100, high or low, before you do.
That's dangerous. Shoot,
Yes, it
shoot,
is.
shoot. We're gonna go. Sheesh. No, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Everything's telling me low. We're gonna go low.
Okay, roll for it. Roll
Uh,
the
roll.
lower the better.
Okay, yeah. Uh,
Well, it's not good. Definitely on the bad scale. As you kind of mentally lean into it, right, and you basically concentrate on this white noise, you kind of see this white noise kind of expand to your vision as it kind of blurs up the flames, almost like TV static. And then your
uh,
hands and kind of the firmament and the stars change all to this kind of white noise and static as you feel how it almost eats you alive.
like a more intense version of pins and needles.
No, more of a loss of sense and self.
Dang it. Okay,
Um,
this is dangerous.
oh yeah, it is. Roll me 2d6.
2d6.
Yes.
Uh,
That is 4. Roll me another d6.
okay.
Strength is the first stat. You roll 2d6. You lose 4 strength points permanently.
Oh.
Yes. As this virus kind of leans into your physicality, right? Hey, Yell, you look around, right? As you kind of try to like scream out at it, you hear this white noise kind of through, like you've heard the speakers before, right? Bursts
Yeah.
through the speakers as all of the metal changes to a deep purple. The senses come back as you see the vines kind of expand. Diaz, your sense of the outside world comes back up. Your hearing is you're deaf. You're deafened.
Oh, just how I like it.
Yes. As you see this purple kind of blur through your entire vision, right? Basically you see the fingers start to move in a very crude, crackling way as your body kind of goes out of the kind of state that it is in. As it
So
drops
no
to the
longer
ground.
petrified.
You're no longer petrified. You have disadvantage on everything.
Okay, no, that's just fine. I just need to fix myself.
He looks at it and he says,
You can
"Who
see the
created you?"
screens, right? And you see weird kind of symbolic glyphs kind of raised from all across the screen, patterns and everywhere. It seems to be what you can tell, Hayao. The virus contains so much stuff, right? Whatever it is trying to display, it needs to display so much of it that it can't be contained inside of Diaz as he currently is. He needs
Nice.
storage.
You said right that this thing has vines and all kinds of stuff.
Yes,
Almost,
they're still there.
yeah. So there's a little bit of plant life and things in here, right?
No.
No.
Well, it looks
Does
plant-like, but it has nothing like in common with plants except for its shape.
does does it have to? Is can I Arcana? Is it magical? Is a virus magical? Is it a virus as a tech thing or is
No,
it magic?
it's nature.
Nature.
No, it's not
Okay.
nature. It's technology. Yes,
Okay. So it's
it's
tech based.
mental. Yes,
So
it's
it needs.
technically an illusion or a creation. It's
Does it need who created?
natural as it is
It can't
for its
live. It
own
has to
sense.
live off another. It can't live.
Correct.
It can't thrive. It can't thrive with. It has to live off another individual.
Correct.
Does it have to be? Does the individual
It's
have to be
like a
mechanical?
curse, almost.
Does it have to be mechanical?
Yes.
Okay. I was saying, so imbuing him into Shahuan. The virus
No,
wouldn't work.
wouldn't work.
Okay. Deus is gonna try to look for the part that he's missing, which he's guessing is something that's supposed to power his body.
Yes,
Well,
it's
that's a
still
question.
in the shack in one of the crates, but you don't know which one. Diaz, roll me a
Do I know
deception
which one?
check with
Do I know which one?
disadvantage.
Do I know which one? I know which one though, right?
Well, you don't know what he's looking for.
Wait. You said, do we have vision again?
Well, yes, Diaz has vision.
I don't have vision.
I got 15.
Well,
Let's
yes,
go.
you don't. You only see the screens, which usually should display the vision as you feel the body move. You can feel the
But
pressure in the feet and the elbows as the creature kind of goes on the ground and kind of inches
but
forward somewhere.
I but I
Yeah,
can't.
he's jittering right now too.
Yeah,
It's just
I can't
down.
see. I can't see though.
correct.
What do I see on the screens?
Well, you see purple symbols and weird patterns in a language you've never seen.
Does it sound alien like like
No,
that.
there's no sound. There's just this white noise over the speakers. There's no patterns in it. It seems way too fast to produce any kind of patterns. It seems to be just, well,
Data.
yeah, data. It's like plugging your speakers to, well, the socket in your wall. Like it just
Someone
kind of.
created. This is a man-made. This is did someone create that. This is a creation of some.
Well, yeah, it looks like a creation, definitely.
Deus
Thanks
This
just
is
looks like a
definitely
very
not natural.
imagine
It's nothing that nature could or evolution could produce.
think so great for a moment, and she's a techie one, just like if that is yours. I kind of thinks a little bit, but doesn't say anything. That's interesting.
Deus just looks like a horrifying zombie robot.
I can't see anything, so I can.
You see your hand kind of crawling across the ground, Diaz, right? You see the
Hmm.
vines spread it out of your like where your wrist, like your hinges are everywhere, and this is why everything feels kind of stiff.
Ah. Do I find my generator thing, the thing that
Roll me a.
powers me?
Oh yeah, you rolled. You would, but putting that in your condition is probably suicide because that
Gosh
shit
dang
is
it.
basically a bomb.
Ah. Okay. I try to investigate myself to see what I need to do beforehand because I
Investigation
need
with
to.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I need to figure out how the heck to get that inside me real quick because I need to stop relying on the virus at the moment. I am not gonna get it. I got a 10.
Well, you look like you kind of place yourself on the ground, right? Prone on the side, and you kind of like your jittery hand kind of tries to lift like some of the plates on your chest and your belly, kind of like trying to like get them off, but your hands jitter way too much, and your motor function is way too limited to do that.
Can I hear? Can I hear?
Well, you hear the white noise and this kind of in the background, so not
So that
really.
just completely, it just completely, basically, just blocks me out completely.
Well, you are within it in
So how's
Dia's.
Dio, how's Dio seeing and everything? If he's with it.
Well,
I'm
because
forcing myself to.
yeah, pretty much.
Hey, what?
He takes a
I
toll to do so.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yes.
basically lost 2, or no, I lost 4 strength in order to see. I
He
just
basically allowed the virus to latch onto his physicality for him to get a tap into his own senses very crudely and
Oh,
get some control in.
almost like it's like a symbiote. Then he's symbiotic
Yeah.
or parasite.
Diaz, you feel it's powerful, but it's very hard to control. It's like wild
okay.
magic.
Dang it. Deo sits and thinks for a second. He can't put in the power thing yet, which would be the only way to stop having to rely on the virus. And he's too jittery to actually do anything. He feels terrible. um,
Well, for the
and he
first time
says,
in his life, Diaz feels fear.
"Yeah." He sits there and he thinks, and he's like, "Okay."
Starts
Um,
calculating with like crude purple numbers. Like a very basic calculator, and it's just like, I don't fix myself.
yeah. He knows his
The
problem right now
probability
is
chance of survival. Probability chance of survival.
Yeah, pretty
0%,
much.
3%.
he
Yeah.
he knows his problem right now is storage, and he can't fix that. Or well, he's trying to figure out how to fix that at the moment. Um, if I were to or is it so much stuff that even if I purged most of my space, I wouldn't be able to contain it?
You could probably contain it for 100% of your memory, but it would probably continue your entire existence. You wouldn't know anything. You would probably even re-roll your mental stats with disadvantage.
Gosh dang it! Not my 18 intelligence. uh, shoot. Okay. Well, we're gonna try to. Right now, the virus is just going haywire right now, right?
Yeah.
Can I
It
understand it
probably,
yet, or
well, you, uh, s- Well, it tries to follow your instructions. You basically think about something. It tries to complete it. This is why your movement is very jiggery, right? You basically try to let out your arm, right? And it tries
Hmm.
to read your very basically for it ancient old cryptic um inputs, right? Through
Right.
mechanical wires and sensical inputs and converts it to its language, then processes it, then gives it back in crude. This is why everything is so jittery.
Okay. So I haven't fully deciphered it yet. Still, then.
Correct. But you're making progress. You can't
Okay.
read the alphabet that is displayed basically everywhere. It's even in its kind of condensed, kind of displayed language. You can't decipher it as quick as it is flying by. Pretty much, you only see it for like a frame or two on the pictures.
Sheesh. Okay. 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 Okay.
You can only distinct strings of it, and then it's basically like, wow, it's a foreign alphabet and I have no translation manual.
Okay. Do I see any? Oh, the car. I'm gonna try to get to the car. Unless there's any other robotic or mechanical things inside the shed.
Okay, I want you to roll me a d20.
Okay. Roll. We got a 12.
Okay, you managed to barely hold on onto your core while crawling to the car without breaking it.
Don't break
Let's
anything.
go.
Yeah. Um.
I. That's the least of my concerns at the moment.
No,
I,
that's fine.
I,
Yeah, see shit. Is there any way where would I have to do DM to try to see?
Well, you don't know. What do you do?
I feel
Almost
this thing.
metagame myself.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel this thing moving, right?
You feel
And I can.
movement, correct. You don't know a direction.
That's probably not good. As the last thing you remember is just don't break any. He tries to find a way out of here by all means, whether it's something to latch onto or not. As he just tries to go for it, like he knows who is out there somewhere, so he just tries to just throw it up in the air, just go for it, and then
finds the.
leave his fate to his
Okay,
God. Yeah,
divine intervention disadvantaged.
yeah. He just says, "Fuck it, I gotta get out there."
I want to see this.
Yeah, disadvantage.
You got
As
this, man.
yeah, he knows he's got to stop that. What he
I
just, he doesn't.
need something to put this data in.
Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah. Nope. I don't know if a 13, if I roll below that, it probably won't get 18 or 13. Get it?
Well, you don't have a valid target as you kind of try to feel out for anything, but Shehu doesn't have a as you basically died in the body, right? It doesn't have any health to you to sense. So it's just
What about the cactus?
the cactus has not enough life force over distance while you're almost at the car to be
Yeah.
sensed. Not with a 13. Maybe with like an 18 or 20 or something. Something
Yeah,
high or you know.
it was disadvantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
I had
It's with
to
disadvantage. It's very unlikely, but it's not
that.
impossible when you roll high. But it's like but no.
Okay. So yeah, do I get to? I
You get to the car, you see this purplish hue, and you see the kind of tires and the motor block, and the kind of trunk is opened, and one of the doors. Where do you go?
I'm gonna. Is
Where do you
the hood
crawl?
open?
The hut is open, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look and try to see if there's anything I can put. Because right now I know the thing wants a machine host, and right now I just need to get rid of some of it to stinking live.
Well, you can't manipulate the virus, you know that, as
Right.
you know, before looked at your storage data and it filled it, you couldn't remove any of it because it seems
Right.
stronger than you, way more powerful.
Right. Does it seem interested in the car at all?
Well, you are at the car. What are you trying to do?
Put some of it in the car.
Well, as I said,
Like
you can't manipulate
reach.
its data.
What
Okay,
he's saying
so
is, does it decide to latch onto the car? I think is what he's asking.
yeah,
Well, you would need to away a connection to the car in the first place.
yeah. I would be touching the car with the hand that's having the thing spread out from it right now.
Well, both hands have that, and your legs and your torso and everything.
Ah,
This is
Can
why
you
you
hook
have
yourself?
disadvantage in everything. But you would probably need like a cable connection.
Yeah, you
gosh.
can't hook yourself to the car battery or something.
Oh, okay, I'm getting in the car. It's time to become a transformer.
You crawl into the
Energy.
car ever so crudely. Roll me an acrobatics with disadvantage. Or an
Davis
Can I
tries
still
athletics.
give
to
him
be.
a plus? Can I still give him the +5?
No. You
Come
currently
on,
have
Dales,
no
get
way of interacting with Diaz.
16. I'm rolling. I'm rolling good. I'm
You're
rolling
rolling
good.
good. You're making your way in there.
Feet wants me to do this appearance.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in the car.
Yeah,
Ooh.
hack that shit. Hack the car battery, bro. Just fucking transmit that shit. Plug yourself.
You're lucky that the virus rolled a crit on its wisdom save. Because it's holding back not to eat you, pretty much.
Uh, please. Okay, I'm gonna try to calm it down real quick before I do what I'm gonna try to do.
Persuasion with disadvantage?
Okay. Fate, please continue. Whoa, wait. Persuasion at disadvantage.
Yes.
Gosh, I have a -1. No.
Damn. That ain't happening.
We're 12.
Well, it's not. Well, it's trying to hold back in the first place, so nothing changes about that.
Okay, but I can't calm it down any more than it already
It's
is.
it's like a wolf seeing a steak and trying not to eat it.
Gosh dang it. Ah. Okay, okay. No, this is fine.
But you get into the car.
Do I see anything I can hook myself up to?
Well, you see the kind of speedometer and a few handles, and there it seems the only part you can see is the radio. You would need to try to like break it out of there though to get access to cables.
Heck yeah,
Jackson.
let's go. I'm sorry, Grace, but it's better than dying.
Athletics with disadvantage to break it open.
Gosh dang it. No, that's not happening. 5.
How do you have a
At
plus
18.
1 with a -4 to your stat?
I do not know actually.
Jesus.
Uh oh, because I'm proficient in athletics.
Ah, okay. That should saves you there.
You can
But
pick my
yeah,
strength.
you punch your hand on it basically, but the twitches and the kind of like jitter in your hand doesn't give you the kind of strength you imagine.
Gosh dang it. Um, uh, I see.
Hey,
I
while
try to
you
gain.
feel all of this movement, what are you doing?
I don't know what's happening. I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. I don't know
Correct.
what's. So technically, the character. I mean, he just has to wait for Grace to get back because he doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't hear what's going on. He doesn't know anything.
Could he
So
possess the car?
I don't hear that. I don't know anything because I'm just blind to everything. So
Well, you
that's
know
being
there was a girl somewhere around here.
what?
You still know about the girl that was somewhere around.
Yeah, I mean, around. I mean, I'm locked in Dios now. I can't do anything. I don't have. Can't
She
see.
might as well be.
Huh?
She also might as well be there.
Who? Veer?
Shavir,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess can he move? Can he move around this
You
place?
can move around.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I go find Shavir then if I can. I wasn't
Okay.
aware of that.
You would see the kind of stairway where you kind of look at the first screens. You see a door in a hallway, some branches off left and right. What way are you going?
Right.
To the right. You you would pass some corridors and some doors. Nothing branches off. When you get into this big kind of hall, right? And you see a bunch of like big cable connections. and weird metallic pores all covered in this kind of purplish goo, almost like a gelatin cube. As you go past the door, you see this kind of purplish liquid, and it looks gross as hell. Doesn't stink, but as you kind of get close, you see or feel how this almost psychically um, has this, well, white noise to it.
Okay. There's a box that has a white noise to it.
No, gelatin almost like structure, filling a big room. You can only look into it for like 10, 15 feet before it just goes all purple.
All right, so yeah, now that we're back in the mindscape again, he knows. Hale knows about what he can do in the mindscape stuff. So like he tries to manifest this holy like radiant grace as he doesn't the shard stuff he doesn't know. So he puts out his hand and he says, "Oh, well, let's try this." As he tries to manifest radiant energy through his hand, shoots a radiant beam at it to sear the gelatin, melt it down into atoms. As
You produce a blackened ray, and the liquid kind of seems to absorb it as it touches it. It
necrotic.
turns purple and adds to it.
Okay, well then he just used Sacred Flame then. That's radiant damage.
Same thing.
All right, so it's just immune. Radiant damage just makes it grow.
Yep.
It's immune to everything. Necrotic damage, radiant damage, fire damage, ice damage, uh, poison damage, acidic damage. No matter what
You can
damage you can.
try.
I've
He's
tried
probably
every.
gonna say.
Huh? I've
He's
tried
probably
every
gonna
single
say you
one of
can
those. Ray of Frost doesn't work.
Correct.
Wait, oh no, that was the other creature. That was the other creature. Yeah, he tries Ray of Frost. Same thing happened.
Yes.
Okay, so magic doesn't work. I go up and punch it. Does that work, or do I get absorbed into the
Roll me a
gelatin?
wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I can't do nothing. I couldn't do much of anything else because it's just like magic just doesn't work.
Yeah, it's magic absorbent.
It's immune. It's immune to magic.
No, it's absorbent.
Yeah,
It
that's
said
even worse.
magic absorption.
It just takes your magic and converts it into data, and it's
Pretty
like
much.
yummy.
Yeah, it pretty much analyzes it and then converts it to pure data.
That's when that one I get consumed by the virus. I guess that one.
Yes, you basically latch into the same system. You get this purplish huge glow, right? As you basically you don't feel yourself almost merge with Diaz, but overlap.
That's fine.
Diaz, you can hear his thoughts, and vice
Oh,
versa.
Okay.
do I
So
do I sense him, or does he
Of
have to talk
course you
first for
do.
me to realize him?
No, his
I'm right.
mind
Oh,
just
can I see?
consciousness and subconsciousness talks.
Can I see?
Yes, in a very dark purplish hue. As you see this metallic box that you're in, everything is twitching and twiddling, and you hear this booming white noise in your ears. You
I
get an
can hear.
innate sense of panic and fear in your mind.
Turns the head. Is Shahu still there as he turns? Can he turn the head, or is Dios in control of this virus? And
we're in the car, and the virus is controlling us.
Pretty much.
I try to turn the head. Does it let me or no?
No.
Okay. So he's trying to pull. I guess I can't stop him from doing it because I can't do anything.
I'm
So I mean,
going to.
I can't
Or,
stop him from doing it. I mean, I see it, but I can't stop him from doing it.
Yeah,
I
what are you doing?
can I try to lean in, or not lean into the virus again, but see if it has any suggestions of how we should save ourselves before we die.
What do you say? In what language?
Specifically in whatever I can with the void code. Just basically um
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
help
Does
is
it,
help
virus,
won't help us.
virus allow me to have communication at least? I know I can't see
You
and I
can
can't.
hear each other's minds.
What the virus? No, the virus can. The virus can he hear? She hear? Or
Don't know.
it?
You don't know.
Well, I asked you that. Can I persuasion check? I was like, may I have control for just one moment?
What language do you say this in?
I don't have it. Unless something I have some innate tongues ability I don't know about or something from Char, I don't know. But like
No.
I don't have that language. I don't have it. Tries
Okay,
to
I'm gonna
communicate telepathically, think about it at least.
Diaz, you
I
hear it.
I'm
don't
gonna
touch
primor.
it's just like don't touch the fucking don't break anything. Grace is gonna she said don't break anything. I've been trying to clean this place up and make it so where she does actually help us.
Diaz in his
I
The
mind.
have
more
Where
you
do you
break,
come from?
the more you break, the more
I
you
have worse
break,
problems right now.
the more you break things, the more she's not gonna help. She's not gonna help us. She's trying to get this virus. She's trying to fix you. So just if you break something, she's not gonna help you. You're gonna be stuck with this on your own.
Deus asks in Primordial, specifically the void code to the virus. Uh,
Performance
what,
check.
what should we do?
Performance check.
Okay. Disadvantage?
Correct.
Come on, Deus. Oh, 16. Let's go, Deus.
Okay, what do you say?
Basically, I I don't know
One
how it sounds,
sentence.
but what should we, or help, what should we do? Or no, help me figure out what to do, or basically, what should we do in essence?
Okay.
Basically, trying to get advice from it to see if it has any ideas.
Well, as you kind of speak to it in some random code that you basically how you start to decipher it basically, right? You basically took one of the kind of bits symbols, took a picture of it in your mind, saved it, and then send it back and see a reaction or a change in its code, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then analyze the change instead of just analyzing the symbol. So you get some changes that mean something. You try to send some weird strings going towards the kind of like your alphabet kind of looking wise, right?
Right.
As you pray it just matches and morphed somehow into your language. um
Hopefully, it's close to Gnomish or Elvish
by
because
by
I'm
some
pretty sure
by
it's
some
common.
blatant luck and a very good roll of my side, one of the words is help. Right?
Let's see what it does with that.
Help and how. That's the two words that translate successfully in a bunch of jargon that even this kind of brutally efficient creation, whatever it is, can't figure out. Um, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see the jitter kind of like you hear the crack of your hand onto like the knob, right? And then the hand cracks through the A pillar of the car
Oh, okay.
violently,
Uh,
right? As the hand squeezes the A pillar, you've seen the car before. It's steel. That shit
hmm.
is bent.
That -4 in strength isn't looking like a -4 right now.
Well, it's your stat block, not the creature's.
Right?
Because it takes your -4 and adds
Okay.
it to its stat. But well, if you rolled an intelligence, it would fairly figure out what to do. But it basically crawls your sorry ass to the laid out kind of boards that Hayel laid out on the table as the table snaps in two pieces as it tries to
Mm,
grab onto it. You see a
Ah,
bunch of kind of weird pieces of circuits and parts scatter all across the room as the table breaks in a few parts.
okay,
well,
we're getting somewhere. Don't worry, I can
we're
fix
dead.
it.
We're
Deus
dead.
says.
Get back
As you basically feel your arm go back from this kind of white noise, almost like felt asleep, right? Which you've never felt before, back to
Uh-oh.
this kind of wacketed, weird control.
Do you have
Is the
control?
Yeah, do I still have control, or is it giving up, or not giving up but receding?
Well, it goes very slowly, but you get the control back over the arm.
Okay.
I go. I asked Dios take me back to that. Take me back to Shoes by so I can fix this mess that you just caused.
Deus is like, I have more pressing matters at the moment. I won't make
Yeah,
it
yell,
patient.
bring me back Diaz, fuck yourself.
We're doing that.
Pretty
All right,
much,
No,
all right,
that's what I
all right.
Deus is dying
imagine.
right now,
That's
and he's
fine.
getting eaten alive, and you're like, take me to my body so I can clean up your mess. And Deus is
Yeah,
like, we can
that's
clean it
fine.
afterwards.
Hey, I'm not mad, dude. Role play your character, bro.
Deus is like, we can clean it afterwards. I need to fix myself first. He's gonna try to put the parts back on him and try to fix himself real quick.
That's what
An
I'm gonna try to do.
investigation with
What over top
disadvantage.
of what over top of you?
Uh, Disadvantage investigation, please. Oh, by the gods, 19.
Okay, it's a bunch of electrical components. You don't know if you can store something in it. Maybe in current, right? But you need a power source. Well, the only
Okay,
power
well,
source you know is the kind of like thing that
my
she took.
generator thing.
Yeah, that she took out of you. That is still in the car.
He left it in the darn it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go back and grab it real quick
do
and
it.
come
Crawl
back.
back. Roll me a con and a wisdom save.
Oh my gosh, he's thinking.
All right, he's connected. +5. He's connected now. +5.
Yes.
Okay, so the con save is 18.
Hey, yo, roll me an
Wisdom,
intelligence save.
two
Uh,
17s.
I mean, I can't roll. Give me a sec. Can you roll me a dice, Death Face, and then roll me with
I
a plus.
won't roll for you.
Someone roll me +5 because I'm at the table at the preparing food. I can't roll right now. I'll roll later when I get back downstairs, if that's fine.
You don't want it to be me.
I can't roll right now. I just need to prepare something
Well,
real
you
quick.
rolled a 9 total.
+5.
It is already +5. It's a 4 plus 5.
Okay, I fail because I don't get a die roll because you can't wait.
Diaz, roll me 2d6 and a d6.
Okay, my two 17s don't do anything though.
Nope.
Okay, 2d6, so 3d6?
2d6 first, and then another d6 to determine the stat.
Oh gosh, 11.
11, oh Jesus. And now a stat.
Great,
1d6.
what is it about to take from me? 5,
That's
1,
your
2,
wisdom?
or wisdom. Oh,
Yeah,
you forgot.
minus 11 to wisdom.
That's not even. Come on.
I hope your wisdom is still above 0.
Well, we're about to find out. Yeah, it's no, that's yeah, it's a 2.
Okay, it's a 2, so you're gonna forget a few things.
Well, that should clear up some space and make it a little bit happy.
Yeah, it's immediately filled as well with the virus. The virus also rolled a 4 on its wisdom save, so
Uh-oh.
yeah, that's bad. It's you feel this tingle going through like almost half your body as you grab the battery, right? And the moment the kind of the hand snaps onto it, you feel the jitter and this kind of like lack of control as it wobbles its way, standing back to the to the shack. It
Okay,
walks.
so okay, at least it knows how to walk now. We have the battery.
Yeah, with 11 wisdom that helped.
It's
It's
giving my
it's
stats
it's
back.
stupidly smart, right? But all its other stats seem to be very bad. Seems to be incapable of, uh, basic language, unless whatever it's called language is way too, you know, difficult for you to understand. Um, it seemed to be not really strong while it's in passive, right? It's not seemed too
Mm.
dexterous, but when the strength kicked in from you, it crunched a steel pillar into nothing, and it learned to walk on the spot.
Okay, so basically it's taking my stats in order to benefit itself. It's a gosh dang it. Okay.
Correct.
Listen, if we just stinking fuse and work together, this would be so much more simpler.
Yes.
It's a
Okay.
parasite.
It's basically a
Yeah,
parasite for you currently, yes. But you make your way back to the shack, right? And
mhm.
I'm gonna roll for it. Let's see how I'm gonna roll this openly.
Oh, come on.
Base stats plus 11 wisdom. or its intelligence value, which is higher. Uh, and proficiency. Wow, that shit is smart. Let's see if we can figure out crew technology.
Fifth. Okay. Can I try to share my information with it to help it
It
out?
has it. That's why I'm rolling with advantage.
Oh, okay.
It's
Thanks for asking, Virus.
yeah, it scanned you easily. You couldn't hide anything from it. It latched into your system so quickly. But you see it basically make like small cable connections. It's fairly quick in understanding how it works. You can also roll me an investigation on what it is creating because you can still see. You only hear this white noise.
Does my passive 17 investigation not do anything for me?
No, you need to roll active.
Disadvantage too,
Yes.
I'm guessing. Come on, buddy. 21. Dales really wants to know.
Yeah. It's basically creating an almost an infinite feedback loop. It's basically filling connectors with a certain set of voltage
Oh.
and basically killing the voltage afterwards. Basically, filling things with zero and ones and then, well, setting them all to zero, so deleting whatever is in there.
Okay, okay. Smart, smart. I see.
Yeah, so the thing, whatever, connects your body to it. Everybody roll an intelligence saving throw.
Great. Regular?
Regular.
Nah,
Okay.
20.
Hayel rolls a dirty 20. The creature is
I roll
proficient
an
at
11.
safe and is
Can I get a creature a +5 if you're doing wisdom?
the creature as
Wait,
well.
what about me? Do I get a +5?
You're gonna get a +5 for the creature and Dale. So anyway,
Okay, so the creature succeeds with a 28.
I got a
Diaz has
16.
a 16 that also fails. The DC 20 of Hayel basically barely saves him by 0. He meets it, beats it. Um, as you feel this kind of feedback loop drain a bunch of it, both of your consciousness are still in there. Hayel, you are unaffected as this. Your senses in the kind of thing come back as the red lights kind of bright spike it on, almost like the warning lights within combat, right? As this
yeah.
pinkish liquid almost drains from you, you fall prone, and you've been suffocating the entire time. You gobbling up a bunch of purplish liquid as you feel your lungs kind of like filled with it. You barf it all out, and you feel not great. Um, Diaz, on the other hand, as you feel a bunch of the virus kind of go into the circuit board, almost like permanently, like partly deleting it, so it basically has always a storage to basically shove you like information into and deleting it afterwards, because it can generate its own information back out of its pure code, but it's very complicated. um
It's just
to make
replicating itself. The virus is replicating itself
Correct. So a
somehow.
virus can replicate its entirety out of a few digits. So so
Oh,
it's
okay.
basically deleting everything it's generating, not as fast as it's generating, so it's probably still gonna fill whatever it's filled, right? But it's not gonna
Right.
generate more and generate pressure and pressure. So it's not getting more hungry for you, pretty much. As you feel this tingle slowly start to tickle down, your consciousness comes back. The purple vision still stays and the pressure in your ears as you hear this constant white noise, and you have 1 hit point.
Oh, so he just let half of it in the radio.
No, the whatever circuit board thing that you picked up that Grace was gonna use for me.
Oh, he put himself in the circuit board.
Well, no, he's still in his storage in its entirety. To be exact, it's just gonna alleviate pressure of Diaz and the mind. The backfire for you is gonna be 1 insanity, though, Diaz.
Great. Yeah, no.
What is he like
What's
two face
happening?
from? He's like Two Face from. You
Let me fetch it real quick.
you like Two Face from Batman right now, then? One side of him is perfectly fine, and the other got this virus hair on the face. Like you should, you
Oh
should.
no, I'll look like Deus. I just won't be
Oh, you
Deus
were
all the
still
time.
purple.
No, no, I'm saying like he got like half Deos, half like half vines and shit coming from him a little bit. Like one purple side, one regular side. That's what I'm envisioning. Like it's two sides of him.
Or is it that, or do I look like how my new character looks? My new character design.
Your current character design.
Is that
Okay.
after infection?
Yeah.
It's kind of
Dang it,
bad.
man.
Dish.
Whew. Okay, no, this is fine. So we can work with this.
I mean, at least you have partial control now.
Yep, with insanity and
Well,
7 strength and 2
you're
wisdom.
permanently convinced that somebody powerful is hunting you, and their agents are everywhere I go. I'm sure they're watching me all the time. You still think this
Paranoia.
virus is gonna be the end of you?
Yeah, paranoia.
Permanent, yeah, you have permanent paranoia.
Great. Great, 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 great. Great, great,
Yo,
great, great, great.
so now that Dale's is back, can I still? I guess I can't with this virus. I asked him. I need to go back to that body and fix this right now.
I'm
I rather,
adding the virus to the list of enemies.
yeah. I'd rather it be you than me. Right? I'd rather it be me than you because she's gonna take it out on you when she gets back. I'd rather it be me because I can at least go back to the crystal again.
You are in the crystal. The crystal's in me.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like put me back in Shahu's body again. I could take that damage and then go back to the crystal. Because if it's you, you permanently destroyed.
Well, I can't heal Shahu right now. He's dead, dead.
No. I'm talking about the body, the husk. Yeah, have the husk take the damage that she's gonna inflict on you.
Uh,
You know, because you did damage to stuff. Stuff's broken, and that's not good.
Diaz, I'm just gonna build you a feat for this.
insanity.
No, for the code.
Virus.
The
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yes, I'm gonna build it for you. Probably after this weekend. I'm gonna add it to your sheet to see
That's fine.
what it does, right?
Mm.
Yeah, there we go. Um, here, what are you trying to do as you get out of this purplish liquid? You still see the
Yeah, I'm
vines
trying
all
to.
over the place, and the alarm lights are still on.
Yeah.
At permanent.
Can I still find Shiv?
You can look for Shiv. Yeah, roll me a
Yeah.
survival check.
Survival.
Yes, to orientation wise. You never traveled far in his mind.
Nope. Not happening. It's not happening.
Well, depends how long you search for.
Can I give him
I
advantage?
got to search
Do you have
until I find
survival
her.
proficiency?
I do.
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
can.
You want me
I'm
to
gonna
roll
help
again?
him out.
There's like purple arrows pointing up the floor.
Yeah, Deus is like, I
14.
know where he is, or I know where she is here.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah, you basically see purplish arrows, and you feel like, yeah, that's some help, and you follow them. It's gonna take you some mentally like an hour or so. Things
That's
go
fine.
faster in the mind usually,
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
you move around and you find her eventually on the ground covered in this purplish vines.
Wow. Is she capable of manifesting like I am to different bodies?
You don't know.
Well, I try to pull her out of there. Does it let her go? I try to pull her out of there.
Athletics.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Does 15 pull her out?
Yes. Barely.
Pull her out
For the first few moments, you see the kind of thorns and such, just kind of holding onto her. But when you apply more pressure and more pressure constantly, it slowly starts to like let loose of her. It doesn't
Yeah, I pull her
violently
out.
keep her.
It's trying to keep her.
No, for
No.
a moment. Even through the eyelids, you see a slight purplish hue, but when you cut away Shavir from the vines, it comes back to this kind of like normal fleshy color.
Yeah. That didn't look good, did it?
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna get her out of here. I can take her to the castle, right? Or is she able? Is she capable of manifesting into Shahu as well, or
You
is
don't
only
know.
somebody?
You don't know if
Uh,
you could do it, so.
I mean, I did it. I don't know. I can do that.
Well, you don't know if you can again. You didn't
I can
feel
only,
the body.
well, I can
You can
only
try.
try.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that, man. Divine intervention or
Sure.
directive
Your
infection.
shoulder's severe, and you can roll for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna drag out Shavir, make sure she's safe,
Mhm.
and then I mean, I drag Shavir back to the castle, the part of
Yes.
the mine. Yeah, and then I do the possession on
What do you do? How do you try to do it?
tries to make contact again
How?
as he tries to break himself through the nose or the mouth of the as he tries to husk himself into like a shadow-like energy and tries to come out of the nostrils or the mouth or whatever orifice, whether it be the ear, eyes, whatever, in a smoke, and then the smoke inhabits the mouth through Shahu as he tries to do it again.
Okay. Roll for it.
Is that a divine? What do
Yes.
you want? Please work out. It never works out. It never works out. That fucking skill does not work out. It's in that 1-3. It hasn't worked for me every single time ever
Roll me a
since I've had this.
D100.
Holy fucking shit! That skill
Shavir's
just
in the
doesn't work.
castle, right?
Yeah, I put Shavir in the castle.
Okay.
You want me to roll 1D100?
Yes. High or low?
You want me to call high or low, or
Yes.
do you want me to? I want a high.
Okay.
You can roll it. You roll it, and I'll call high. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
You see a faint blackened smoke as you try to latch out, right? And you
Yep.
feel the
Yep.
connection immediately cut the moment you basically
Yep.
touch air. As you see a
Yep.
black hue through your field of view for a moment, you feel how the entire castle vanishes, including Shavir. The entire castle, Diaz, disappears from your mind, including everybody inside.
Oh, so there's space.
Yeah, there's space. Um, the virus doesn't immediately take it.
I'm gonna try to, salvage what's left of me in there, and see if I can somehow.
It's void of anything.
So we vanished. We're gone then.
You vanish. Where you come up, you will find out next time.
Fucking hair in the face. Oh,
Gosh
shit.
dang it!
Let's say it's gotta do something with Nico.
Oh no!
It's gonna be interesting.
Wait, does it involve me at all or
Nope.
no? Okay. Grace
Um,
coming back. Why are there less people here? Well,
Diaz. You have 5 points of exhaustion. You fall over unconscious.
Jesus Christ. 5?
Yep.
Holy shit. That's
Grace is gonna come back to a very weakened.
yeah. It's stuff.
As you
And guess
collapse
what?
in the middle of the floor.
And guess what? Stuff's broke too. So good luck with that,
Yep.
Hey, listen, I couldn't, I could not break it. What am I gonna tell the virus to do? Not break it?
bro. I tried to get just hair in the face. So this divine intervention roll fucks me over every single time I use it.
Uh,
There's gonna be some good ones in there eventually.
Listen,
5 exhaustion is
for like
almost dead.
3 seconds. I've used this thing for 3 sessions straight, and it never rolls above a 10.
Sorry, I heard my name. What happened?
Well, Shavir and Hayel are coming wherever you are.
Yeah, you have friends now.
It's gonna be a very interesting session with you all when you all figure out where you are. Okay, that will wrap up this session. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, we did. It was interesting.
Haha.
It was
Dies to
interesting.
door, comes back to life, gets knocked out again, comes back to life, he just dies again. Deus is just like, yeah, you know what?
The
I think
light
sleep is an
switch of
improvement
life
function.
and death.
Yeah. It's just like tries to fix up the house and do one good thing, and it's just like boom. Too much kindness can be your downfall as you fucking go unconscious.
No, no, she just doesn't like people in general.
No, I mean
Unless
I know.
it's
Yeah, I mean off board.
Shahuz.
I know the issue. I just I wanted to RP it out a little bit. Now I get zapped to someone else. So yeah, that's
Hey,
not happening until I find my way back down there. Because I mean, he did keep a promise that he wanted
Yeah.
to get help her get out of there.
Anyways, I hope you had fun. I'm gonna end off the stream here. Have a good one.